Hey there, Anna. Welcome. Anna, you were on the list the last time I was on live, but I don't have you ticked off, so you probably didn't get a free reading. Anyway, we'll just wait till a few people get in the room until hopefully I get a moderator on. There's Mama B, she's here. Okay, so what do we got? Monday the 21st. This month is nearly over. Unbelievable. Okay, so I'm going to write down 6. Now, Mama B, what we're going to do is one person that's been here before, which is Anna. And then the second person will be someone new, which would be Lisa Simpson. Welcome to the room. Lisa. And then we go back to number 3 will be Jocelyn. She's been here before. Number 4 will be someone new if we've got one. Have we got anyone new? We'll leave that blank at the moment. 5 and 6 will be... oh, hang on, Leanna. Leanna has been before, but she's newish, so we'll put her here. Leanna. Meh. Put you here. Leanne, we'll put you down on this list down here, Leanne. Now, did any of you guys have readings last time I was live? Let me have a look. Only one I've got there is Anna, but she's not ticked off, so she mustn't have had her reading. No, so I can't see anybody that actually had a reading last time. Anjali, I think you did, unless this is a different Anjali. No, Anjali didn't either. All right, so Mama B, you're on the phone right now. That's cool. Don't worry. We'll get this sorted. Leanne, I'm pretty. We'll put you down here. I'm just waiting in case we get somebody new to take this spot. SP, we'll put you on the list. Anjali. Now, I might not get to these people. I'm waiting for people, the first payments to come in. We'll do 2. So Anna, not Anna Lee, not Lee Anna, Anna with the orange symbol. Please write your yes or no question. And Lisa Simpson, please write a yes or no question. Now, to the new people, the free readings are just very brief. It's just a quick yes and no. I'll shuffle up some cards. We have a look for a yes and no answer. You might get a maybe. You might get a maybe. It might not answer. We might get a yes or no and a maybe. When that happens, you'll have to try again another time, but I'll give you an information about what those cards mean. Anyway, beautiful heart, you are new. Beautiful heart, welcome. Now, if you do want to pay, let me just go and set up the payment thing. Beautiful heart, let's put you in there. If you do want to pay and you've had a free reading, that's fine. If you want to pay and then have something more detailed, hang around and see what the detailed readings are like if you haven't been here before, because you might be interested in that. Let me just go and sort out, make sure that the Stream Elements is running, because it doesn't look like it's come up yet. I've just been busy with my hubby watching him play games. It's been quite exciting. It's been fun. Okay, yeah, the Stream Elements should be running. Should be running. All right, Anna, you're up first. So this is a free reading, guys, for anybody that's on the free list and hasn't been here before. So welcome to the room. Beautiful Princess Pinky. Let's put you down here. You guys that are down here on the bottom list, Mama B, what we'll do, Mama B, is we'll have a look at those numbers while we're waiting. I'm going to do Anna and Lisa Simpson, and then we're going to do your numbers. So you've donated, James, thank you. Beautiful Princess. Okay, so let's have a look at Anna, and then Lisa, and then we'll get on to James. Thank you, James, for kicking off the day. I decided to come on like fairly late because I noticed that the people paying were coming on late, and there was no good me being on at 10 o'clock in the morning and sitting here waiting. So um, tomorrow I might try a different time, see how it goes today. Anyway, so Anna, is the Libra interested in dating you? He didn't ask me out yet. You are Aquarius. Is the Libra interested in starting to date Anna? Is the Libra Anna's interested in? Is that person interested in dating her? They think about you. It is a yes. This is somebody that's sort of being guided towards you, or you're being guided towards them, Anna. But at the moment, I don't know if they've got somebody else around them that might be a little bit jealous, or they might be thinking that you've got somebody around you. So there's a bit of a hold up here. But it does look like they're thinking about you. They're being guided. 2 cards telling me that they're guided in your direction, Anna. Okay, so it is a yes. Now, if you're new here, that's all you get for the free reads. I don't go into too much detail. So we'll just tick you off this time, Anna. Now, if you do have a free read and you want more information, hang around. I'm about to do James's detailed readings. He's donated for, you just donated for the 1 detailed reading today. Okay, James, put your question up there while I'm just looking at Lisa's yes and no. Will my business take off in 1 year so that I could finally quit the job? Lisa Simpson wants to know, will her business start to take off so she can quit the other job? Will Lisa's business take off so she can quit this other job in the future? Will the business take off over the 12 months so that Lisa can quit the current job? Here we go, and let's hope you get a yes. It looks like a yes. Yeah, this is a yes. You will have to take your time with things. You are being guided in a new direction here. You have to think on your feet. Any opportunities that arise, you need to put a lot of efforts in there. Don't just go willy-nilly with the plan. But you've got to be patient. It might not be exactly 1 year. It might be a little bit longer than that, but it will happen, especially balance comes in. We do have a contract here where just don't be too eager to sign your life away, basically, until you know all the answers. Okay, so this is making sure you get all the information. Think wisely about what you want to do. You are being guided in this direction at the moment, Lisa, but you're being told to be patient with it. Your answer to your question is yes. It should take off over a 12-month period, maybe a little bit longer because you did have a delay card. All right, James, let me just go and check PayPal, what's going on there. James. Last week, the JASAS payment, it didn't come in for ages. It didn't even show up. And then when I was doing my banking, it still wasn't there. And then suddenly it was there. Okay, how come it's showing me that much money? I can see James. Oh, that's right. One of the payments hadn't cleared yet, had it? Okay, James. So here we go. So you just want 1 detailed reading today, not 2 minis. All right, let's just write that down. Lisa, thank you. Let's just cross these names out. PayPal, detailed, mini or numerology, detail, and we got James. So James, you just wanted detail today, was it? So this is just 1 full reading today, not 2 questions. Okay, 1 detailed for James. Right. Okay, so for those of you watching, this is $11 US for what I'm about to do. If you wanted a mini version of this, this is $6 US for what I'm about to do. But this one is an 11 full detailed reading. And make sure it's US dollars. If you're paying in different currencies, make sure that you go onto Google, type in your dollar compared to the US dollar, and then pay that amount. Okay, thank you. Balanced Health and Wellness Now is planning on only having me work 1 day starting in January. Do I look to fill the other days at Revive Bodyworks or look somewhere else? Oh my gosh, I could see that coming. I could see that coming, James, that, you know, once they got her there, Maybe she's working for less money than you know what I mean? And you were asking for more money, so yeah, I kind of felt like this might happen with this place. It's a shame. Anyway, let's see. Okay. James wants to know, next year, starting in January, should he work at Revive Bodyworks, we'll put here, or over here, looking something new? No worries, Lisa. We'll see you next time. Now, Lisa, when I'm on live tomorrow, I will not repeat free readings on people that were here today. But then if I'm online on Wednesday or Thursday, which I might be, then you can get a reading again for free. I don't do back-to-back readings. All right, so not for free anyway. James, so yeah, left is going to be asking for more days to be filled at Revive Bodyworks, and right will be working, somewhere else. Maybe working for yourself, James. Maybe this is the push from the universe to make you start working for yourself. Anyway, so this is working for Revive, working somewhere else, or for yourself. Actually, I'm going to put for yourself here. Somewhere else for yourself. Revive, somewhere else for yourself. Okay, this is looking like no to do with Revive. Maybe one extra day. I just feel that this won't suit you working at Revive Bodyworks more. Like, it's not going to fit in your plan or something like that. It just doesn't look right to me. It looks like it's too much trouble, too much effort. It also looks like somebody that already works those days won't be too happy about you trying to come in and take their spot. So yeah. Alright, that's really delayed, Mama B. I've already done Anna, and I've already done Lisa Simpson's questions, Mama B. They're already done. James, working for somebody else, something new. This is looking good, but it looks like a delay. It may be a bit of a distance from where you're actually living. It may be where they're wanting you to do particular things on particular days, and you've got to coordinate with what you're doing. I've got a funny feeling that if you go somewhere new, you're ending up, I think you're going to leave both of these two behind. I think that the one you're working at that only wants you one day starting in January, and then the other place, I just feel that you'll end up finding something that suits you better over here. But if you work for yourself, if you start to take clients in, maybe rent a room somewhere where you can do your thing, maybe get on board with somebody else this is showing you discussing it with somebody, working together with somebody, and you'd be making a good income here doing it for yourself. But doing it for someone new is slightly less income, but it sort of suits you a little bit more here. There is some sort of disappointment here, but I just feel if you try to fill in those days at Revive Bodyworks, somebody else's nose is going to get put out of joint here. Somebody's not going to like that you're, saying, oh, hey, give me more work or whatever. Okay, so let's see. I've seen this before when I was looking at your readings about Revive and all of that, and then you said you wanted to be at that other place. And I kept saying that I felt that you needed to go to the other place. And you said, no, I'm actually wanting the other place. So, and then when you said that they were bringing someone else in, and then you were asking for more money, and I thought, they're going to be trying to make a plan. They probably got her for 50 an hour instead of 60 an hour, and you're wanting more than that. So anyway, we'll see. So this is filling in the days with Revive, possibly getting a job elsewhere, and this would be doing your own thing, starting to do your own thing. Your own thing might take some time. Okay. I think your own thing, this will give you the chance to start planning and making changes towards your own plan, because then once you have that, you'll be very stable. with working for yourself. This over here, it doesn't look really good. It looks like you're trying to manifest how you want things. The money's not that great. It's upside down. You haven't really looked at all the pros and the cons about working more with these people. It could become an overload. It could become an overload between you and other people that work there. I just feel like trying to fill it in over here is probably not going to work out. Getting this new opportunity, double aces, something new coming in. It may be a bit of a battle within yourself about doing this and branching out and looking elsewhere, but if you try, it might be something that's really, really good for you for a transition from working for people, working for this group, and then, you know what it might be, James, what came to my mind just now? Somebody who has like a particular venue that they rent out rooms for therapists, you know, to come and do therapy, come and do massage therapy, come and do physiotherapy. You know, somebody out there that's renting these places out, and there's clientele that already come to these places. So I'd be looking for something where they kind of branch out. It may be something where they want you to travel to people's homes or something, or that could be what you're doing here, because this looks like something domestic. Looks like something within people's homes. So I don't know if you could put some ad out, start designing some sort of advertising for yourself, that you're available. You know, I don't know, you've probably got a portable massage table, you've got all the tools to go and do your thing. And you might surprise yourself, James, because this looks like some sort of advertising. This does look like a new job. Jack of Diamonds is usually a new job. The money's good, but there's something not right with it. There's something out of whack with going to this new place. But this down here, it looks like discussions, serious discussions going on with whoever she is, and then making plans for what you want. So the ultimate plan would be to start off heavy duty with lots of work and get lots of money, and then still be getting the money but backing off with how much work you're doing. So yeah. The only way I could see that happening is if you've got a lot of money to spare. You know, a lot of money's coming in. Let me just check this watch. I don't know why it keeps turning off the display. All right. What did I do here? Right. So, show me James moving forward for next year. Again, we're going to look at working more at Revive, or working for somebody else or for himself. But we're not going to look in 3 sections, just the 2. So working more, somebody else. I think to start with, James, pick up whatever days you can with Revive, because it's going to come to an end. This is going to come to an end over here. Over here is where it's at. You've got the Ace of Pentacles, the communication card, and then the Sun. This is sort of like the best zone you can hope for. So I do feel that this is where you're shifting. So now is the time to start looking. People will be interviewing people. People might be opening up a new business starting in January, or they might be opening up something that's starting over the Christmas holidays. I'd be getting in now with something new, because this is looking pretty damn good. No worries, Mama B, that's all good. But I do see this is what you're hoping for. You're hoping this is all going to work out. And it could start off okay with Revive and Bodyworks, but this is showing me where you're just done. Like something's coming to an end. You know that you need a new beginning. You need to move forward. Someone might help you too. Someone might know that you're looking for something. There's something to do with marriage and babies and fertility and all of this sort of thing going on over here. You're getting some sort of message here. They may have somebody that works for them at the moment that gets pregnant and they can't come in enough, and they need you to be there at Revive. But over here it's showing me you as the businessman. It's showing the Sun, which is the best card in the deck. It's showing you signing contracts and making the money that you want, and it's showing you communicating with lots of different people about what it is you want and where you want to go. So it does look likely that it's there. Let's just have a look underneath what's going on. Okay, so underneath you actually have the Karma card. This whole what's playing out at the moment is what's meant to play out. Yeah, so You got something about a love journey that's going to come because of this. So because of what's been happening, it looks like this love journey is going on. What I'd be doing, because it sounds to me like the place you're working at right now doesn't really have any concern about what your income's going to be. They know that you need more money. You've asked for more money. You're worth more money. They know it. And instead of giving you the more money and giving you the time, they've decided to put somebody else in there, probably pay that person less, and then take stuff away from you. So they've got no concern about where you're going to be in January next year. So I don't feel you owe them anything, James, and this is just my opinion and what I'm feeling from all of this. Go to Revive now. See if Revive can put you on, I don't know what you're doing there. If you're doing 2 days a week there and 3 days at the other place, see if they can have you 3 or 4 days a week right now. And then just tell this other place, I'm stepping back and I'll start doing my 1 day a week now. The other thing you could do is 1 day a week now with them, 2 days at the other place, and spend the other 2 days looking for something better, working on your business. But working for somebody else, something new, and working for yourself looks like the way to go in this situation. Just what's underlying with all of this, you've got to find what's balanced and happy, what's going to make you feel good. You've got to start this journey and you've got to start it now. Something might come in that's going to be very profitable for you. I do keep getting this feeling about working at people's homes, like going to people's homes and doing your thing, doing your Reiki or whatever. And don't forget to look into doing Reiki on people's animals. People charge a hell of a lot of money to have somebody do Reiki and thing on an animal. So I don't know if you're interested in that or you like dogs, cats, whatever. But there's a lot of people willing to pay a lot of money for their pet. There's a lot not known right now about what's going to be happening. Okay, so that's what we got there for you, James. So we'll do yes and no with the Lenormand deck. And thanks again, James, for the payment today. Up next will be Jocelyn and Leanna. Have we got a question for Jocelyn? Is she still here, Mama B? I had Jocelyn on the list next. That's what we got, Jocelyn and then Leanna. So we've got her question there. James is done. Okay, James, so let's do 2 yes and no's for you right now. Hopefully that's gave you a bit of clarity, James, about what to do. I just feel that the place you're at, the fact that you went, remember you asked me, should I ask them now for the rise or wait? And I told you to wait, but then you went and asked. And I told you that they will give you like half of what you want and then they'll postpone it and say, we'll give you the rest next year. And then as soon as I said about, it looks like somebody else coming in, and I said, is it a female? It looks like, like everything started to play out. I kept feeling more that you're being steered to move away from them and then go into something else. And it's easy to jump to Revive if Revive's got the days and the times for you, but it would be better, I think, to cut loose with both of them and find something that's going to be more secure. Somewhere where you're just working at one place 3 or 4 days a week, and then the rest of the time you're working on getting your own stuff off the ground. I just keep seeing you going, knocking on someone's door, going in, I'm here to do your therapy and setting up and getting clients. A lot of people would love that. And don't forget about the animals as well. All right, James, yes or no? 2 questions for you. No, Jocelyn's not here now, Mama B. No problem. Okay, so after Leanna, we've got Meh. Meh is next on my list. That's the way I did the list. So after Leanna, we've got Meh with her yes/no question. And then Mama B, if you've got numbers you want me to look at, let me have a look at that, unless somebody pays. Hopefully somebody pays. Okay, James, yes or no? Top 3 cards is your first question. Bottom 3 cards is your second question. Okay, your second question, we'll start with that. This is a yes, but you've got to get your head out of the snow, like out of the sand. So this can be where you're a bear with a sore head, a bit angry about something or whatever. You are being presented with new opportunities. It's time to take those opportunities. Now, you've been to different places. People have talked about, you said some guy, I can't remember his name, it might have been Steve or something like that. You were talking about his business plan and you working in tandem with him. That did look like a good idea. Maybe this is why this is all happening right now, James. But you're being presented with the two doorways. It doesn't really matter which way you go at the moment because you've got the sun here, meaning a great outcome. But the answer to your second question in your mind, James, was a yes with those cards. Now, your first question is no, no, and yes. Now, so I'm not really... This can be yes and no because it can be surprises as well as nasty secrets. This is no because this is annoying. So your last messages today, James, are something that's really grinding on you. It's annoying you. There's wanting to make a firm decision and commit yourself to whatever it is you're going to do now. Start committing yourself to what you want to do. And it's time to find out everything about a situation, not just go by, oh, this person said this or this person said that. You need to go to the source and start to find out what's going on. Anyway, do I give you a yes or no from that one? We'll just cut. Oh, we're going to give you a yes here. I keep feeling that some female has a job opportunity for you to help you to move forward. Anyway, James, that's what we have for you today. Thank you for showing up. Hope you had a good weekend. Probably it was a shitty weekend finding out that they only want you there 1 day a week. I could see it coming though, James, with what they were doing. It was like following this situation of what's going on at this job. I could see what they were doing. Basically, James, they don't want to pay you more money because then they're getting less money for you being there. So if they're charging, I don't know, $120 for an hour-long massage from you and only giving you $60, they're just cashing in on half your pay for what? Whereas you could be charging $100 and going doing a massage yourself. And what's your outlay? A massage table, and if you use oil, a bit of oil. I know the guy that does osteopathy uses olive oil. He just puts some olive oil on his hands and he massages. He's got a couple of towels, a couple of gowns. He actually went to Bali and got the gowns made. He took one gown with him and he went to Bali for a holiday and he came back with a whole load of these gowns that worked out it cost him about $2 per gown instead of $40 or $50. But, you know, like if you had a couple of clients and you take a gown with you, couple of gowns, put them through the laundry that when you get home, you know what I mean? If I had that kind of skill, what you're doing, I'd be looking for going to people's homes and working with people. All right, so we're back to the yes and no's now. Lil Anna, is your love, your Virgo, engaged to another person? So Mama B, did we have any numbers to do for you today? We haven't got another moderator in here at the moment to have a look at numbers for them. If we haven't got numbers to look at for you and James is still around, James, did you have a numbers, you know, do you want me to look at your brother's numbers or something like that? I just want to do a demo for people to see the numbers. Or could we do the numbers on you and Olivia or something like that? I'm just waiting to hear from Mama B first. Okay, is the Virgo, let me just scroll back. Leanna wants to know, is her Virgo the person she loves? Is this Virgo person already engaged to another? Is the Virgo Leanna is thinking about, is this person engaged to another girl? This is more likely a no, but they're thinking about it. Their hesitancy. This is somebody that's thinking about doing whatever they're going to do, and this is no. So it's more saying that they're not actually engaged to the person, but they are thinking about it. Yeah, they are thinking about it. We got 3 cards that represent maybe, maybe not. I'm thinking about it, might do this, but that means no in the center here. This is where they're blindfolded about what choice they're going to make. They feel like they're obligated, like they have to do this or they have to be with this person or whatever. So I feel there's some sort of push here. Somebody's pushing them at the moment, this Virgo person you're talking about. But this is somebody sitting there in behind the fence waiting to go out and explore, but they're just not doing anything about it. So do I think yes or no that this person's engaged? I'm thinking that they're thinking about it. So I think they will probably get engaged if they're not already. But I don't think they are already. I think they're promised to this person, or they made a promise to this person, but I don't think they are with this person in engagement. All right, Lisa, Jocelyn left, you said. Meh is next. Meh wants to know, will Meh cross paths with S again? Now, Meh, I know your first name, so I'll just use that in my mind. And you're Sagittarius, I think. Okay, we'll look at you and Olivia as a demo. So after this one, Mama B, I'm going to look at James's numbers for him and thing, because James comes every time I'm live. Oh, you posted your numbers before, did you? Oh, we'll look at, I'll have a look at James and his grandmother, and I'll have a look at those numbers. Who was that for? You, Mama B, and who? Who is those numbers there? Is that Kwan? I thought I already looked at Kwan. I can't remember who I looked at with you. All right, Meh wants to know, will Meh and S cross paths again? She's Capricorn. I thought you were a Sagittarius for some reason. Will S cross paths with Meh, the Capricorn, again? Eventually, yes. Eventually, yes. At the moment, it's sitting in no, like you aren't coming into contact with each other. This is where somebody starts thinking about you, wondering where you are, what you're doing, what you'd like to do. Is a yes there, and then this is where they're trying to make a decision about doing it or not, and this is no. So you've got two no's, two maybe sort of yes kind of feeling. So I feel like down the track you might cross paths again with S, whoever S may be to you. All right, so we haven't got payments at the moment, so let's have a look. Mama B, who was this? James, that was you and your grandmother. Mama B, who was it? You and D. Oh, Diego. All right. All right. I thought we did you and Diego before. All right. We'll have a look at that, and we'll have a look at James's ones while we're waiting. Has anyone made a payment? No. Up next on the free list, once we've done these two little numerology things, we've got Beautiful Heart, Leanne, I'm Pretty, SP, Anjali, and Beautiful Princess. But we'll just wait. We'll do this first. Okay, so Mama B, 44, 1994, it's 115. So you're a 445, and Diego is a 1717, 1967, 67 is 13, that's a 1, it's 14, it's 5, both fives. All right, so we've got 5, and then the 7, the 4 is 11, it's a 2, it's a 1, 0, you got a 0 in there, don't like that. 7, this is where you're at right now with this person, so we'll just focus on that. And here, this is third party interference with this person. It can be family interfering, which we already know the story. He's got a son and an ex and all of this sort of thing. This is fun, and travel and get-togethers and doing things together. It can be where he's come in and out of apologising, back together, splitting apart, apologising, back together, splitting apart. This is where some sort of spiritual journey going on. It's all about movement as well, about you moving house to be near him or him moving to be near you. You could be looking and talking sometimes about commitment, but then this 3 rears up. Over here, this is like you and him separate ways, going your own way here. Got 3, which is all sex and fun kind of cards there, numbers there. And 4. Yeah, it's like your 2 and your 4s down here in the bottom section. That's not too good because you want this up here. You do have a 2 here, but the 4, and then you've got a 2 and a 6 up here, and you've got a 2 and a 4 down there. I think yous collide with each other. I think yous are too much alike sometimes, where you're just wanting a certain thing from him, and then you're wanting more, and then sometimes he's wanting more from you, but you're just wanting a certain thing, or then he's not wanting more, he's just wanting a certain thing. So it's sort of like where you come in and out of what's going on here. I do feel third-party interference. This can be children, it can be ex-partners, it can be you cheating, it can be him cheating. So I do feel that can be a massive problem with the 2 of you at the moment. Very highly sexed on both sides of things. Up here, I just feel like this is, as long as you tell the truth to each other, you could have something pretty balanced in the beginning. There's some sort of spiritual thing that brought you 2 together, something that made him attracted to you, made you attracted to him, so that's how you 2 came into contact with each other. But I do feel this 3 sitting in the bottom here is a big problem for the both of you. And if we move forward with the relationship, it goes into a 1 over here, which is sitting in the problem area. It can be where he just says, leave me alone, or you say, leave me alone, or you block him, he blocks you, that kind of stuff going on. And that's going backwards and forwards here at the moment. This is going backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. Get-togethers, talking, laughing, talking about something solid, feeling like you're together, and then something comes in, and then you 2 split. Then you come back together, you talk to each other, have some fun together, and then something comes into the picture and you split. So that's where you're at the moment with him. You're going around in a bloody circle here. The 2 of you together could have a good business. You could make money together. You could run a sports team together or play the same sort of sports together. I don't think you're going to ever get to this section over here, but even if you did, if you got to this 2 and you were together in a proper relationship with each other, I don't see that it would last because of this 3 sitting here and this 3 sitting here. This is third party, this is sex, this is fun, it's involving other people, and then somebody ends up on their own, and then the other person ends up on their own, and you split again. So it's like a relationship where it starts, it's fun, it looks like it could be something together, but then it goes in opposite directions. So it's not a really great mix. You're missing the 4 up in the top. The 4 can be problems with him and other women, and it can be very hurtful. It can be someone from his past. It can be learning lessons that he doesn't learn. Yeah. So you're missing a 9. Got 1, 2, 3, 4's down the bottom. So you're missing a 4. You got 5, 6, 7, 8, and you're missing the 9s. So 4 is learning lessons and it's comfort and security. The 9 is making money. It can be obsessive though, the 9s. It looks like a good partnership as far as work goes, Mama B. It looks like you and him, if you had a business plan or he owned an office and you went and worked for him or vice versa, it does look like money-wise things could work pretty well. But I just feel like with these 1s everywhere, you've got a 1 in the bottom, you've got a 1 in the middle, and you've got a 1 right up the top here. Those 1s is where leave me alone kind of energy. You know, it's where you can only be together a certain amount of time and then he withdraws or you withdraw and you go away from each other. Okay. Katie P has donated. Thank you, Katie P. I'm just going to write James's numbers down before I forget them. James, are you hanging around? I'll have a look at you and your grandma in a minute to see what the connection is there. James is 612, so it's 6/3 1990, so that's 631 for James. And your granny. is 7-3. 1940, so that's a 5. She's a 5. 1940, wow. All right, let me go check KDP. Is that the only day? Oh, and Jita. Okay, Jita. Hang on a sec, guys. Let me go back here. Anyway, that was a demo. That is like numbers where we put your numbers, your birthday numbers with somebody else's birthday numbers together. Those type of readings are detailed readings, so they are $11 US. If you're using Super Chat, they are $14 US on Super Chat. All right. Jita's paid for a mini. Jita paid for a mini. And then we have Katarina has paid for a detailed reading. And then we have Maisha, welcome back, paid for a detailed reading as well. All right, so Jita, you're next up. I think Katarina is Katie. Katie, you're after Jita. Okay, so Jita, we have a mini for Jita. Jita, can I have your question, please? Her first name's Barbara. Okay, here, I won't call her Granny. I'd hate if someone called me Granny, even though I am a grandmother. Barbara. Thank you, James. We'll have a look at you and her, the connection between the two of you. See if I get anything right about the two of you and the connection, apart from that you are related. Okay, Jita, we're looking at your career. Okay, here we go. Jita wants to see about her career. What's going on there? What's coming towards Jita in her career? What's coming towards Jita in her career? Oh, hey there, Gypsy. I didn't see you there. Gypsy, we'll put you on the list of the freebies. We'll get your reading today. Helping out. Jita. I don't think you turned up last week, did you, Gypsy? I hope you were well. You're okay. Didn't see you last week. I don't remember you coming on my live last week. Jita and her career. Here we go, Jita. Oh, this is nice. Wow. I don't even want to put any more cards down. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, so Jita, show me different areas of Jita and her career, please. Jita and her career. So show me past and difficulties, please. Past and difficulties. Show me Jita and her career. Movement forward. Show me outcomes with Jita and her career. Moving forward. Okay, you're going to get impatient in the future with where you're at, and you're going to be your own worst enemy as well. All right, so we're doing a little bit of a different style here for you, Jita. So did you just recently finish something? I can't remember. I've had different ones coming on with their career and they've signed up for something new or whatever. If you did, this is usually what this indicates. It can indicate that you're going for the bigger dollars. You're going for something bigger. You may have to move, but that's something you want to do. It's not something you don't want to do. It's not something that's going to be difficult for you. It's like, yep, I want to move to a different country, or I want to move to a different department, whatever. There's some sort of major move going on here. And if, let's say, you were getting $400 a week right now, this is like $500 a week, but there's some sort of transition in the middle. It's like where you're currently, let's just keep with the 400. You're currently working on a plan of 400 a week, and then you'll be getting 500 a week soon. The plan is to get to 900 a week. So you're nearly doubling your money, but at first you're just going in baby steps, okay, with your career. There is something to do with a car. So this could be buying a new car. It could be a job where you are given a car or some sort of plane tickets to travel here and there. There's something to do with movement going on within a job. Problem area or the past is not showing me a problem at all. It's just saying lots of communication going on, signing contracts, doing the deals that you want to do, sitting around you right now about where you're going with this career. It's saying teaming up with other people, but there are opportunities coming. I do keep feeling there's something about traveling. You're looking for the promotion and you are getting less pay right now. Yeah, well, this is like we'll just work with, like I said, the $400. This is where you're wanting $900 or $800. It's more than likely that you will get a pay rise, but it'll only be like 10% at this stage. It'll go up by 10%. So, if it was $90, you're going to get $100, something like that, or $99, whatever. There is some sort of promotion, opportunity, and learning going on here. So depending on what kind of work you do, you may have to go and sign up and do a night course and learn something new. But whatever it is coming towards you, it's something which is part of your plan. So if you're thinking, okay, I want a promotion, with that promotion, I then want to move to a different apartment or a different location, I want to get a new car. It's sort of like staging it of what you want. And it's going to slowly start to trickle in. Things are going to start to happen. You maybe have an opportunity to work overseas or online overseas. So you might be working with people in other countries, other areas, could be going interstate or something like that. Up in the future, we do see you tackling a problem between two areas. So this might not necessarily be where money's not right or something like that. This could be where you're juggling two careers, where you're trying to work out, should I stay at this job because I really want to do something else? So you may start to come to indecision. You're also going to get very impatient with the future, with this career. You're going to I want my $900 and I want it now. I'm sick of, I've been on this $400 for how many weeks. You're giving me $500 now. I deserve the $900. I want it now. So I do feel an impatience there in regards to the money and where it's coming from and how much it should be. And you will be stressing yourself about it as well. Like it will be in your own mind where you sort of overdo things in your own mind. Anyway, that's your reading. So let's just do yes and no for you, Jeter, and thank you for your donation today. Up next will be Katie. Katie, if your question's not in PayPal, please post it now. Okay, Jeter, just think of a yes or no question that you want answered. Yes or no for Jeter. Yes or no for Jeter. As long as you examine what it is you want. So if your question was, will I get the promotion next year? As long as you really fine tune and look at what it is that you want, and you take a chance on something. But this is a yes. These two are winning a gamble kind of thing, but make sure you have all your information before you jump in, feet first here. But anyway, that's you, Jeter. Well, it does look likely that you'll go overseas, but it may be dragging along and you're getting frustrated with things not happening bang like that. Yeah, so it looks like it's coming. But you do need, with the tower, this is not a tower where there's disaster. This is a tower where you literally spy. It's like you're watching other people. How did they do it? Where did they get the money? Where would I live if I go overseas? How am I going to do all of this? So it's that kind of thing. This is where you're going to be given an opportunity and take a chance. And this is where could be family assistance of some kind, because this can be the mothering figure. So there could be something to do with a mother's help, and you do have the key to success at the bottom. All right, that is Jeter. Hang on, guys. I just need to grab water. candle burning in here. It's really strong. Might have to turn it off. All right, so up next we have Katie, which is Karina. Katie, will Jordan change his mind and want to have a relationship with me in the future? Okay, here we go, Katie. So this was a detailed reading, was it, Katie? Yeah. I'll get to that in a sec, Mama B. I'll show you the list again. Up next on the free list, Mama B, is Beautiful Heart Princess or something. Throw Gypsy in there, Leanne, that'll do for now. We'll see how the others go because I've got all these paid ones at the moment. Will Jordan in the future change his mind and want to be in a relationship with Katie? Katarina wants to know, will Jordan change his mind and want to have a relationship with Katie in the future? New, Jordan, possible future. K-A-T-E-R-I-N-A and J-O-D-A-N. Okay. All right, so looking at you, here's you, you're heartbroken at the moment. You're trying to work out change and possible future and what you want to do. It looks like to me like you're throwing yourself into work, study, anything to not think about this at the moment, and you do get very withdrawn and down when you're at home. In regards to Jordan, I don't know if he had a third party involved, but it is looking that way. It looks like something to do with third party, but it also looks like something to do with pregnancy, babies, not wanting to go down that path with anyone at the moment. It does look like to me he's focused on his journey of work and making money and his future at the moment. That can be sporting stuff as well. But this here is just someone being very, very dark, hanging around this crowd at the moment, doing his own thing, and it might not be really great. There may be some sort of sickness or problem going on around him at the moment as well. This can sometimes be somebody delving into drugs, alcohol. It just feels like the wrong crowd, the wrong sort of people at the moment around him. The possible potential down the track with the two of you. We do have two females coming up. Very different females, very different things going on here. Feeling like a commitment and responsibility towards one person more than the other person. He doesn't want to add more kids to the family. He already... okay. So that's why, yeah, that's somebody with an aversion to pregnancy and kids. It's sort of like, no, I don't even want to go down that track. This over here with the possible potential with the two of you, it just looks like, I feel this is you. And your heart's open and he wants to receive, he wants to do something, but I don't know who she is, but this is sort of like, I have to do this because of her, because of the kids, whatever. But then he wants you. You're just missing a 2 about the two of yous being together. I was actually looking for a 5 of hearts and a 3 of hearts, but we'll see what we've got down here. You've got the 3 of hearts. You've got Jordan, but you've also got somebody else interested in you right now, but you're not interested. You're just like, no thank you, I'm not interested in you, I'm waiting for Jordan. You got some sort of work thing coming up that's going to make you very, very happy though. There's some sort of new friendship trying to come into your life at the moment, but you're closed to somebody new. Alright, and Jordan's name for the future. He's got a soulmate connection with you, but there's still this other person as well. There's somebody, this is like love and happiness, stability, 2 people coming together. It is a 5 of diamonds. I wanted the 5 of hearts to show a reconciliation of some kind, but it's still good energy down the track. But this energy here is someone he just wants to have fun with, and this is somebody he wants a home, stability, a lifestyle with. So it's like he's wanting two kinds of journeys here. It does look like it's going to eventually, everything's going to work out in the way he wants things, not necessarily the way you want things to go. You said he's already got 3 kids. This is usually a sequence about somebody having a baby boy. So I don't know if one of his children are very young, like a baby still, or whether this means that there's another child on the way here around him. So let's just have a look at a tarot deck on YouTube. Show me Katie, Katerina, and Jordan. Possible future. Will they come together? Show me Katie and Jordan. Possible future together. Show me Katie's energy, Jordan's energy, and the connected energy, and then universal. Okay, your energy, his energy, the connective energy. And the universe. Okay. So for you, you're stressed to the max about this. In the past, there was a connection, there was a promise, there was something you thought it was going to be fantastic. It got an overload, too much going on, too much overload. Could have been gossip and stuff like that. And there's you stressing out about this connection. Around Jordan's energy at the moment, how he's feeling, he feels like his dreams haven't gone the way as planned. Whatever it was he was hoping for, where he thought he was going to be right now, it's like he's given up his hope about what he wanted to do. He could be dealing with an Aquarius energy at the moment. We've got a Leo energy here as well. This is somebody that wants to work hard, do their business, fast-paced, wants to get around, wants to have fun. This is also somebody trying to learn at the moment. So we've got a fast pace with a slow pace energy sitting around him. So he's hot and cold. The connecting energies between the two of you. Be careful of manipulation. Magician upside down is manipulating something the way you want it. Manifesting, yes, a good thing to do. Imagining the two of you coming together. This can be black magic though. It can be trying to force the issue, trying to manipulate somebody to come back. Yeah, so one of you or both of you, the energy connecting the two of you can be a forced kind of energy going on. One of you or both of you, this is a disconnection going on between the two of you. But then down in the track, down in the end, the energy connecting the two of you is he has a strong desire towards you. So it's kind of confusing what I'm seeing here. He desires you and everything. It's like he's forcing himself to not go in your direction for some reason. But you are very enticing by the looks of it. What does the universe have to say? The universe says if it's cheating, well, it's not really a good connection, is it? So we got a cheating, lying, deception kind of card where the relationship either is a secret or the relationship is kept apart because it's a deceptive kind of relationship. But it's saying that in the near future, one or both of you will make a choice about where... I don't think it's not that you're not what he wanted. I think you are what he wants, but he keeps himself restrained from that for some reason. This here is showing either you or him will decide something in the near future. It could be about reconciliation and going down memory lane with the Six of Cups. It could be talks of, you know, friendship and stuff in the future. But at the moment, the energy is pretty dark here with this kind of energy. Let me just get this deck over here. The buzz is going, but we'll keep going at the moment. Just want this deck at the moment. Just want 3 cards on you and Jordan's energy. Katerina and Jordan. Yes, I will, Caitlin. I'll talk to you in a sec. I'm doing a list of people that have paid in my PayPal. We've done James, Jeter. I'm finishing up with Katerina right now, which is Katie. Just show me Jordan and Katie, please. And then we'll have Maisha with a detailed reading, and then I'll just go and check PayPal after this. There's a lot of love there between the two of you. I think Jordan's going to take his merry time over here. I think you might need to step back right now with him. Yeah, I think that right now, I think he wants to. I think he wants to reconnect with you, but I think he also is restraining himself to not go in that direction right now. It's like he's cut it off, but he hasn't stopped thinking about you. Because here is where him or you walked away. Then we have him or you thinking about being together again. And then we have this slow energy about, let's just do this in a year's time or something like that. So that's where you broke up. This is where him or you thinking about being together and having happiness. This could be where you meet up with each other in groups of people, not just by yourself. And then there's the thought of maybe going on a journey with each other down the track, but it will be slow. So I don't feel like it's right now, Katie. I think that he's doing other things right now. I just wanted to see the bottom. Manifestation. Now this is manifestation in the right way. So I would be putting your focus at the moment on groups of people, work, doing whatever else makes you happy at the moment. But just keep your focus on your manifestation. I believe it's new moon tomorrow. So do a new moon intention, write it down, burn it, chuck it out to the ocean, whichever way you do it, about what it is you're wanting, because it does look like down the track your heart will be very happy. Is it Jordan? I'm not too sure if this is Jordan or someone else, because I did see somebody else that's showing you attention, but you're not looking at them. So this could be somebody else making you happy in the future. Again, it could be you manifest that Jordan comes back. And then you work together on something and you finally get happiness and love back again. So at the moment it's very, very up in the air about you and Jordan. But it's showing his energy is done. His energy is he's got to do something else at the moment, and he's doing the resistant to the temptation because you're very tempting. You coming up as the Queen of Wands on the final card there is showing me that he's saying that he's not interested at the moment, but there's still an interest there. It's not completely done, that's all I can say. Anyway, let's do 2 yes and no's to finish this off. My suggestion, Katie, is bookmark this reading, like save it for later, and then go away from here, and then maybe tomorrow, the next day, listen to the reading again, and then next week listen to the reading again, and just see, because it might resonate better when you listen to it again. All right. Katie has 2 questions in her mind, yes or no. Top 3 cards will be her first question, bottom 3 cards will be her second question. Now you may get a maybe here, Katie, hopefully not. Hopefully you get a yes or a no. Katie has 2 questions in her mind. First question is at the top, second question's at the bottom. Okay. First question looks more like a yes, as long as you know all the answers, as long as you know what's going on. This is success. It can be money success, it can be future success, financial success. It also can just be success. And this totally new beginning sitting here. A lot of happiness here in these cards, but there is some sort of secret, something hidden coming out with your first question. Okay, so there's your first question. Your second question. Okay, this is a yes, yes, yes. Just be very careful with what's going on here. If you're asking anything about Jordan, this can be somebody that's a bit self-centered. So if Jordan wanted to come back, he'll come back because he wants to come back. It won't be because you begged him. It won't be because you were crying. It won't be because of any of that. This will be somebody that does it for their own reasons, their own purpose. You are going to get some sort of information coming in that's going to make you very happy. This can be about a job, a bonus, movement. I do see movement throughout your cards, Katie, so I don't know if you're planning on moving house, moving jobs, whatever. I feel like you're going to go through some transition phase and movement, and this is being invited out. This is basically like invited to somebody's wedding, some sort of party, some sort of get-together. Very, very nice energy. So your second question is showing more of a yes. Not a full yes, because this can be a maybe sort of card, but Yeah, it's definitely more of a yes than anything else there. There's no no's there, put it that way. There's nothing that's negative there. Okay, so that is Katie, Katarina. I'm feeling a bit weird, a bit off balance in the head. I think it's the wind blowing up all of this stuff outside. It's getting to me. All right. Alrighty, so after alright, so Mama B and Gypsy, we're going to put a stop now to the donations and everything. I need to stop just till I catch up. So let me just turn them off. We're not closing everything, but I just need people to stop until I catch up at the moment, because we've got a few payments here. So we've got Maisha, Katarina, Maisha, and then Maisha paid again. So we've got 2 for Maisha. Katarina's is done. Bethel is in there. Bethel is paid for detailed. And then after Bethel and Maisha paid again, then we have Caitlin. Thank you, Caitlin. Caitlin, you've paid for a mini. And then after that, we have Maisha with a mini as well. So Maisha, you've paid for 3 in total, but there are people in between each one. Okay, so we'll do Maisha next with her first question. Then we'll go to Bethel for her question, and then we'll come back to Maisha. And then we'll go to Caitlin, and then we'll come back to Maisha again. Okay, Maisha, because you've paid in between other people. Sarah's paid for nearly a full reading, Sarah. It's the payment, what do you call it? The US dollar to the Australian dollar, it's slightly under by about $1.50, but that's okay, that's fine. We'll do a full for you. Okay, so Maisha, you're up next. I'm assuming your question may be in here. Okay, there it is. So Caitlin, how it all works. Caitlin, so what we're going to do, and Mama B, the free list we've got, I probably won't get there anyway, but we had Beautiful Heart, Gypsy, Leanne, I'm Pretty, SP, and Charlie, and Beautiful Princess Pinky. So there was Beautiful Heart Princess or something, and Beautiful Princess Pinky. Okay, so that was, there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, that's too many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 have already been done. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Charlie, Beautiful Princess Pinky will not be on the free list today because that's too many. Just Gypsy, Leanne, I'm Pretty, and SP. There's 4 left on the free list, okay, but we'll get back to them soon. Okay, so Caitlin was asking how does this all work, and Sarah, I think you're new as well. So up next we've got Maisha. She's paid for a full reading, which is about 10 minutes, a little bit more. Then we have Bethel with the 10-minute readings, or a little bit more, so that's 20 minutes there. Then we go back to Maisha for another detailed reading. I'm going to be busy for half an hour, Caitlin, before I get to you. Okay, and then your reading is a mini reading, which is about 5 minutes. So Sarah, your reading is probably about 40 minutes off at the moment. Okay, so we've closed all the donations and everything just now, and we'll see how we go. I may reopen it, I might not. I might stop for the day once I get through here. So I'm going to be busy doing, what have we got here? 25 minutes there, 10 there, 5 there, and 10 there. So we got 25, 50 minutes, probably an hour now. Oh yeah, I'll probably be finished now. So let's close all the lists, guys. And I'll just get these paid ones done. We'll get a couple of these freebies done, and then we're done for the day. Okay, so let me just read Maisha's question, and we'll get on to hers next. Yeah, I was going to do yours back to back, Maisha, but you've paid, and then somebody else paid, and then you paid, and then somebody else paid, and then you paid. So I've got to be fair to the people that paid in between you. All right, Maisha. What's the future? You and Mitri within the next year. You met online 2 days ago, have a great chemistry. I'm taking it slow. He just moved to, oh, yay! Yay! We're not asking about Corey. We got somebody new. I seen somebody new in the reading. Guys, when I see something, please wait. Please wait when I see something. Please listen. It always seems to turn around. All right. Hopefully this is something. This is something for you, Maisha. Okay, so this is detailed reading. Show me Mitri and Maisha. Mitri and Maisha. Mitri and Maisha. Mitri and Maisha. Okay. Okay, so first thing, warning. Let's get the warning out the way. This person that you've connected with may have some sort of addiction of some kind. They may gamble a little bit too much. They might like way too many women. They might like drugs, alcohol, something. There's something there. Sometimes I feel though that they are trying to move on from a past that where they were in the wrong kind of place at the right time, wrong place, whatever. For you, I feel that this is you exploring something new with this person. You're not too sure whether this could go anywhere, but this person looks like they're going to come on quite strongly about, I really like you, I think that this would work, this is something that I really, really feel is going to be right for us. Just be prepared for a lot of full-on kind of behavior coming from this person, and it can be what I'm seeing down here with this black 8 sitting around them. Have they got children at all? Because this looks like somebody that's got daughters or sisters. They either work with a lot of females, or they got a lot of females in the family, or they got daughters. There's some sort of feminine energy around them. There's a very mothering energy around this male as well. Yeah, I told you a new guy was coming. I wish really Chris would get on, because I keep seeing about something coming towards her and she feels that it's not, you know, like, who is it? Whatever. I just feel like when I see it, and I'm hoping James's happens too. Anyway, getting back to this, I feel that this is Corey here. Corey will try and sabotage this connection. Corey, as soon as he gets any kind of whiff of you possibly exploring something with this guy, this could be something very, very nice for you. I feel this is Corey being childish, telling you, oh, I need you, I need you to come here. This is like someone trying to sabotage a connection starting. So be very careful what anybody knows about this connection. Just be very careful who knows anything about it. I do think this could end up being something long term. It definitely is something that's making you and him happy, but there's going to be other people that are not too happy about this connection on his side, and not too happy on your side about this connection. So let's get more information on you and Mitri. 7 cards across the middle. Huge, many women are following him. Okay. Yeah, we'll see how, I don't know if you can see that, the Queen's actually looking at him. He's looking at his journey. She's watching, following. And the 4 is a female energy. I think he's very, very strong with family connection though. I think it might be his mum or something like that. I don't know if he's missing someone that passed. If he is, it would be a female energy, and she would have something to do with April, and possible drug overdose or something like that is how this person lost their life. Because he has some sort of tragedy thing around him. Okay, it looks like it's something that will start off really quick, and it will be a very cosmic kind of connection here. but you are both going on separate journeys at the same time. It's going to be difficult sometimes for you to get together. You're going to be working and he's going to be free. He's going to be working, you're going to be free. So I feel like timing is going to be really off to start with. There may be a time where this could be you turning your back on Corey once and for all, because you're finally feeling happiness here, and then him saying, I don't know what I'm going to do without you. Why are you doing this? I'm brokenhearted. I feel like there's some sort of interference coming in from Corey here with this Jack here. So let's get some more information on this connection. Okay. Show me Mitri. What nationality is he? He sounds like he's Mitri sounds like Macedonian or Yugoslav of some description, or Slovakian, or even Russian or something with a name like Mitri. Show me Mitri and Maisha. Okay, I feel like he's on a journey. What he was hoping for didn't work out, and then he's going to be successful with his new journey. So I feel there was something he was hoping for. He may have got the bad run with somebody that was Aquarius too, but I feel like he's finally, something became in his favor where he needed to get out and change. For you, I feel that you're trying to completely disconnect from someone. You are putting up a wall, but you could see a love connection with this guy. And down here, okay, so the timing is off at the moment because of him there. And yeah, Corey could be a problem for you because this is you here. This is where you're trying to cut off from Corey, I believe. This is you where you've got to stand strong. You've got to keep that wall up between you and Corey. Because you could have something nice. Look what you've got here. You read cards yourself. He's got the Ten of Pentacles moving. So if you look at this as his past, he's got Wheel of Fortune. So there's some sort of karmic thing that he's done. Your past is cutting off from someone. The past of the two of you together is you have manifested each other into being. This is a Magician. Then we look at right now, or recent past, or what's happening right now. He's got the Star in reverse. So he's trying to find his goal. He's trying to find where he wants to be, but it is upside down. Again, it could be an Aquarius that's pissed him off. For you right now, you're working hard. You need to be heard. You need to stand your ground. For the two of you together, friendship, sex, and fun. Something definitely starting there. Then the future he sees is Ten of Pentacles. Future you see is Two of Cups, and the future that the universe has got between the two of you is a Chariot. Pretty bloody nice match there, Starseed, Maisha. I think where this thing could go could be pretty damn big, could be pretty good. Would be tough if he's got a huge female following, but I'd assume that you would have a huge male population following you. Sometimes that can work, and sometimes that can be the end of everything. Anyway, let's try the other deck. I don't know what's wrong. I'm getting some sort of weird coughing problem at the moment. Okay, that's finished, but I just want to do 3 of these for you. Yeah, walking away is from Corey. It has to happen. It just has to happen. All right. Up next, we have Bethel. I'll check PayPal to see if Bethel's question's there. Bethel, are you here? Please get ready. You're next. And then we come back to you, Maisha, with your second question, okay? Show me 3 more of tarots for this connection between Maisha and what was his name? Shit, it's on here, isn't it? Nikiti or something. Oh gosh, where did I get that name from? Mitri and you. Ha! Two of Cups, Nine of Wands, but it's not going to be easy. Queen of Wands, total desire for you, and Seven of Pentacles. Now, for me with this deck, the Seven of Pentacles, I think this is all about watching this thing grow. Slow and steady, no rushing into anything, no, oh, we're going to get married, we're going to have kids, whatever. Yeah, but I do feel this is a meant-to-be connection. It may be difficult. Like you said, you're still with Russell. Russell hasn't moved out. He's still just transitioning, moving into a new area. But you are very, very much desired with this Queen of Wands here. He may be involved in your work somehow. And this might be the real estate business I'm talking about. Not necessarily the other stuff that you do. But you said he's got a big Instagram following. Depending on what he does, you could get involved with each other with work as well. All right, so let's do quickly 2 yes and no's, and then we're up to Bethel. 2 questions for Maisha. Top 3 cards are her first 3 messages. Bottom 3 cards is her second 3 messages. Top 3 cards is yes or no for a first question. Bottom 3 cards is yes or no for a second question. Here we go, Maisha. Yeah, just take it very slow, one day at a time. First question, Sun, Star and Compass. Oh my God. I don't know what your question was just then, but you got Sun, Star and the Compass, the direction. You're going in the right direction. Now, if you asked about a job, romance, anything, this is probably the best 2 cards out of the whole deck. We're finally finding the direction that you need to be going in. Wow. Bottom of the deck, the last 3 cards, we have you being admired, desired, beautiful card. We have the stubborn behavior. We have something that's still hanging around your neck. That's possibly Corey. It can be Russell. There's some sort of anchor tied around your ankle dragging you back at this time. But look what you have. The key to love, success, financial success, stability, romance. Someone desires you at this time. You've got to cut that anchor and then you will have all you desire. I feel this anchor dragging you back is Corey. Sorry, but that's what I think. Yes or no? I'm going to give that a yes as well, but it's a delay. It's a delay. You asked if he's your path. Well, yes, the desire is there to start with. You've got to cut the anchor. So is he. I don't know what's holding him back, but there is some sort of anchor around him as well. Both of you could have a good, successful partnership in love and in other things. All right. That is your first one. Thank you so much for all these donations. Really, really appreciate it, Maisha, and everybody that's donated. Bethel, let's move on to you. Bethel, here's your question on here. Bethel. Okay, so it is. Let me just read, guys. I'm just reading this question. I've got a big, long question here. Oh, okay, so in the past we've picked up about the snake and somebody not too happy. 7 Lenormand. What's the 7 Lenormand? Is that the female card, is it? I think that just came out now, did it? No, that's a 29. That card's 29, that female card. Anyway, I'm not sure what you mean by 7 Lenormand, because that's the Lenormand deck there, and I don't go by the numbers that are on them. I wouldn't even have a clue which one's 7 and which one's not. So in the past, we've seen a snake, so be careful about someone being jealous. The snake can be someone trying to sabotage as well, Bethel. Also, I've mentioned about possible surgery around the pelvic area. All right, we'll have a look and we'll see what comes up. So this is just a general reading and we see what comes up for you. But if those two things come up, we'll put a little bit of focus onto that. All right, so this one was a detailed reading. All right, detailed reading for you. Here we go. Okay. Okay, so show me what's coming towards Bethel. Past or problem area. What's going on right now and possible future. Past or problem area right now. Oh, the snakes, number 7. Okay, thank you, Bethel. I thought you were talking about the female cards. Okay, that makes sense now. Okay, yeah. 7s are actually good, but not the black 7, and especially not the snake. Show me, what does Bethel need to know? What's the past or problem areas showing? What's coming around her now, and what's her possible outcomes? Here we go. B, E, T, A, L. That's past or problem area. E, T, A, L. That's what's around you now. P, H, A, L. What's coming? This is good. All right. In regards to the pelvic surgery, pelvic area, it didn't come out at all. Bottom of the deck, no. It hasn't come out this time. I am being shown the pelvic area twice, but it's not bad. It's not something bad. Possibly a hormone disturbance, maybe something wrong with the monthly, maybe a bit of a cramp or something like that. This is medical. This is you. There could be a hormone imbalance. There could be something where if you eat a lot of soybean products and things like that, there can be products that we eat that are healthy, but they actually can raise hormone levels out of whack. So there may be some sort of balance thing going on, but usually, generally speaking, this normally speaks about fertility, pregnancy, if you already had a daughter, having another daughter, possible twins, things like that. I don't know how old you are and whether you're planning on having children, but this could be where you think you're pregnant and then you're not, and then you are. It also can be somebody coming towards you with news about it, but possible past or problem area, not really seeing much there. Sometimes you're lonely. Sometimes you feel that things are just not going the way you planned, and then other times you feel quite contented and stable. There may be something that you wanted to learn. This can be going to university, going to school, learning a new job, a new skill. It may have not worked out in the past. It may have not gone the way you thought. This is showing me that it's going to work out, that you keep persevering. Whatever this thing is, it'll work out. It could even be things like where you might have joined a group that goes walking, or a group that meets at the gym twice a week or something. So I feel like you've tried something before and it didn't work, but it will work if you try again. And that can be learning, it can be a job, it can even be a romantic kind of situation, a friendship. Talking about friendship, I do feel there's been a strain on a friendship. Now this can be a male or a female or both. I do feel somebody may have been talking behind each other's back, kind of thing. A bit of backstabbing going on. This is telling me that it's sorting itself out. So that possibly would be the snake, that thing there, a problem area. Basically, my main message there is if you have something you need to talk to somebody about, let's say you need to talk to somebody called Joe. Don't go and talk to Becky and Jonathan and whoever. Go talk to Joe if that's who you got to talk to. You know what I mean? So that's the one sort of warning I'm getting there. If you've got something you need to say to somebody or something you need to discuss, it can be work, it can be personal. Instead of asking other people, go straight to the source. If you do that, things will work out the way you planned. Okay, so that's what we've got there. It can be about your mum when you said about possible pelvic issues and stuff like that. It can be an imbalance in the hormone levels, and it can be something to do with your mum, and this would be the doctor. This would tell me that things will work out. Okay, so that's past and problem area. Looking at around you right now, If you are in a current relationship, this is showing a very stable kind of relationship. It may have not been too stable in the past. There may have been some sort of gossip, some sort of disappointment, sadness. This is someone with a lot of love, a lot of companionship. This is also somebody trying to connect with you. It can be the little boy that needs to grow up, though. This can be somebody that's kind of gets on your nerves sometimes. You want this strong, dedicated, husband material kind of person, but some days you feel that you've got a lot of fun here, but this person needs to step up, There is some sort of invitation coming towards you. This could be somebody's engagement, some party. It could be a wedding. It could also be a promotion, a celebration, or even a graduation of some kind is coming up. Nice stuff around you here. Last deck, which is possible future things and future engagements. You do have fertility and pregnancy floating here in the future. Now, the beginning part of the reading was all about baby girls. This is showing me a baby boy here. There's a fear around a pregnancy. So either you don't want to be pregnant and you get pregnant, or you're trying to get pregnant and you're not too sure about it all. There is somebody here with a strong supportive kind of nature as well. There's a new friendship starting here. Now, this friendship could be where you just feel it's somebody that you work with, somebody that you play with, somebody that shares common interests. They're looking at you with a bit more than just let's be friends. They're looking at something else. They're wanting a bit more from you, but you're not actually seeing that coming up. You're just seeing it as a companion, a friend, a colleague. You may feel that there's someone being irresponsible, or it would be irresponsible for you to even entertain this person, whoever it is. They are very charming. They are very fast-paced. But yeah, this usually is a sequence about two people getting a pregnancy all happening. Now, pregnancies can stand for a new beginning, a new start. It can be a reconciliation going on over here as well. It can be returning to something from the past as well. But normally this 3 represents the pelvis, which means highly fertile. This means the announcement. This means like, oh my God, I'm going to be a parent. This would be the female doctor, the gynecologist. This would be the baby boy over here, and this would be the proud daddy. So you do have a sequence that represents all of that as well coming up in the future. Not necessarily has to be you. It could be your best friend. It could be your sister, your brother, brother's wife, things like that. All right, let's get on to tarot. So far, I'm not seeing that thing before, but I haven't touched the Lenormand yet. We'll do that in a sec. Show me for Bethel any general messages, past, present, future, things she needs to worry. That was Temperance. Temperance is all about being patient. That's sort of like where you're getting impatient about something or somebody else is. Okay, what have we got for you? Nice cards. All right, so kicking the reading off, we have a plan for your future. This can be a job, something very successful here, and deciding to disconnect from somebody that's a negative energy. So you might just say, look, I've had enough of all of this. I'm doing my own journey. It can be where you're leaving a job to go into something new. It can be where you're getting a promotion or something, but there is some sort of letting something go to have this kind of energy. Also sitting around you at the moment, we have an invitation to go on a love journey by the looks of it, and either you or somebody else has got a wall up at times. So it can be a frustrating kind of energy when you've got that, because this is nice, playful energy, but it's also a loving kind of nice energy there. And then we've got this wall coming up. It's like, no, not today. You know, like it's getting a full stop. Your final 3 cards are quite nice. Your final 3 cards is finally wishes coming true. Something to do with Cancer star sign. Doesn't have to be, but I do feel that that's prominent there. But this is where rushed energy, moving towards what you finally wanted to happen. Because this is all about karma finally coming around. But this is karma in a nice way, not a negative way. So there's something about a nice karma trip you're going to be going on. So if you felt like, oh, I missed out on this, or why is this always going wrong for me? This is the opposite energy. This is, my God, I've finally got what I want. And that can be job, money. We're looking at everything when we do general. Unfortunately, we're not sort of zoning in on one subject. We'll just do these to get messages, and then we'll use the blue ones for yes or no. Okay, let me just turn this buzzer off. The buzzer's going. Up next, we go back to Maisha for your second question, which I think is on PayPal. Maisha, is it? Bethlyn is done. Maisha, just let me know, is your Starseed, is your second question there on PayPal? I'll check anyway. More messages for Bethel. What does she need to look out for? What's coming her way? Finally seeing your hopes and your dreams are starting to take shape. Wow, oh my God, star and the sun together. This is what Maisha got. Being lucky as well. Well, there's no snake, there's no backstabbing, no surgery showed up this time. Yeah, so the only downer card you've got in the Lenormand deck is this anchor. This is where you need to cut the anchor off. If someone's slowing you down, if someone's pulling you backwards or whatever, it's time to cut that connection, cut that anchor, because you've got all your dreams and wishes coming true right here. The sun turning into the star turning into the sun. This is your little flicker of what you want, your little dreams, your hopes. This is where you see everything starting to happen. And this is where you're being very lucky. If you like to have a little gamble on lottery or something like that, and I'm not talking about massive gambling, I'm talking about a $10 bet or something, or a $5 bet, you might win something very soon. You might win something. But yeah, you need to cut some anchor at the moment. Anyway, that's what we've got for you. Let's quickly do yes and no, top and bottom. Okay, Bethel has two questions in her mind. First question at the top of the deck, second question at the bottom of the deck. Yes or no? Bethel has two questions in mind. First question, top of the deck, second question, bottom of the deck. Now, Caitlin and Sarah, what's happening next is I'm going to Maisha, doing her 10-minute reading, and then Caitlin, you're up. Then after that, I believe Maisha paid for a mini, and then Sarah, you're after that. So Sarah, you're still about 20 minutes away, 15 to 20 minutes away, and Caitlin, you're about 10 minutes away. All right, here we go, Bethel. First question from the top. Wow. Second question from the bottom. Oh my God, you've got really, really nice cards today. Nice energy coming through in it. Pretty much everybody's reading today. Nothing real negative today. It must be my zone. It must be me feeling a lot better with everything going on here. Door to romance, woman holding the heart, woman holding the coin. This can be about success with a job. This is success with love. And this is finally that doorway is open and ready for you to step in. So we've got a lot of love and happiness and all this sort of stuff going on. Beautiful, beautiful energies here. Alrighty. Then your second question, oh, and that was a yes, by the way. Second question is a maybe yes at this stage. This is all about happy families, community, sharing, fun times. We've got community card here as well. I do feel a new friend is coming into the picture for you, Bethel. Male or female, not too sure. Could be a group of people as well. Something new's coming into the picture. But this is family times, get-togethers. There will be something you're walking away from, but you're not completely walking away. This person's holding on to the gate here and they're looking back at the past. So there's something you're needing to let go of, but you're not quite there yet. Second question, I'm going to give a maybe yes in time, depending on what it was. Jenna, I have been doing paid readings at the moment. I haven't been looking at whatever your question was. So Jenna, yeah, I'm actually doing people's paid readings. I'm doing Bethel Abraham at the moment. All right, that's you, Bethel. Up next, we go back to Maisha again. So thank you, Bethel. All right, here we go. Okay, Okay, Maisha, I don't have a question here. So Maisha, I need your question, and then we're moving on to Caitlin. Caitlin. Okay, Caitlin will be after that. And then back to Maisha. Oh, here, the second question is there, is it? Okay, second question. What's the future between me? Okay, so we're working on your second question, then we'll come back. All right, so your second question was about you and Sanique. Sanique, what a beautiful name. Very different. All right, now this was the full one. Okay. Full reading. Here we go. Maisha again. Back to Maisha. Let me just tick that one off. Okay, Maisha wants to know, what is the future hold between Sanique and Maisha? Her boyfriend lied. She keeps watching all the social media. She's probably missing you, you know? Sounds like her boyfriend might be a bloody narcissistic prick. Sorry for using that language, but... and he's got between her and you, cutting her off from her friends. That sounds typical of the narcissistic trait. Okay, so what is the future between Sanique and Maisha? M-Y-E-S-H-A. I feel that she will try and communicate with you, and you're saying no thank you. She may even invite you to something to do with Christmas coming up. You paid, Jenna? When did you pay, and what name did you pay? I don't have you on my list. Hang on a minute, it's Maisha. Let me just check what's going on here. Oh, Jenna, you're after this one is Caitlin, and then we have Maisha again with a third reading, and then is you, because you paid under the name Sarah. So I haven't done your reading yet. Okay, have I got your question there? It just says full reading. So Sarah, Jenna, if you need to go, what you can do is you put your question there now on the screen. No. If you need to go, or you're going to fall asleep, what I suggest, what you need to do is put your question on the screen now, and Mama B will keep your question ready. And then when I get to your question, if you're gone to sleep or you're not here anymore, I will do the reading, and then we will put a timestamp in the text box. That way you can click on that timestamp. And I suggest that anybody having readings, you put the timestamp in the text where you chat, not here. And then that way you can go to your reading. So your reading will be, we've got a 10-minute, a 5-minute, a 5-minute, I think. We've got a 10-minute, and then we got a 5-minute, and then we go back for a 5-minute. We're 20 minutes away from your reading, okay? So in by 2 hours online, that will be your reading, I'd assume, around there somewhere. But anyway, I will get to you. Let me start the clock again. Okay, so where were we? We were about Maisha and Sanique. S-O-N-I-Q. Sorry about that, Maisha. I just wanted to make sure that person's okay with that. And if you're not okay with that, I can always try and return the money on PayPal if you want me to, and try again tomorrow when I'm online. But I've got to work in order of the people that I'm reading. Okay, Maisha, like I said, I feel like there may be some sort of Christmas invitation, birthday invitation. It won't just be her. It'll be other people. This is somebody that's been telling some sort of lie. This person has worked out that this person's been lying. And this will be where she's feeling lonely, or some sort of betrayal's gone on here. So this is you looking at her, and she's inviting you or something. Down here, when I look at this Sanique person, There's her and this guy that she's with. She feels pretty solid, pretty stable here. She feels like it's the right thing to do. She's got 2, 4, 6 with him and her. So I don't know if they're getting married, they're already married, whatever. But that's normally a very good match between two people. But there's something very, very wrong and hidden here with this Black 7. There's something being not revealed there. Let's just have a look. Show me Maisha and Sonique. Maisha and Sonique. You feel that there's jealousy there. Well, this 3 would represent somebody that's jealous about you. It can be that she worries that if the 3 of you together, that her boyfriend might be looking at you because you're better looking or whatever. You know, there could be some sort of insecurity there, because this is where somebody betrayed your trust. And that's sitting around you, where she betrayed your trust, or she went behind your back, or her boyfriend did something behind your back. This would be sharp and sudden, where it came to an end, bang. And this is you just trying to move forward. I do feel you might have a new friendship coming in anyway, where you kick this to the curb sort of thing. But to me, it looks like somebody who's thrown her whole world just into him right now. And for her, that's working. But there is something coming up that's not going to be too nice for her coming up. Some sort of forced change is going on for her. We won't read these upside down. For you, I just think you're working on your business. You're working on moving forward. She could have been part of your business. I don't know if she's psychic or she reads cards or something. But yeah, she could have been part of the business moving forward. But I think that you're feeling like there's a level of immaturity down here. This is you strong with your business mind, business partners, moving forward, whole new things going on for you. And I just feel this is where somebody's lagging behind here. They need to learn a lesson, basically. And you're manifesting whatever it is you want. So if you're wanting her to come forward, say, I'm sorry, you know, blah, 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 told me this about you, and I had to get away from that. I do feel she wants to talk, but I don't think it's going to happen really quickly. This is somebody that's supposed to have cut things off, but they haven't. Trying to make a plan. They might be talking about marriage, these two. Like I said, they've got 2, 4, 6, which is usually a really good connection, but there's something lurking around in either her past or his past. And I'm assuming, being that you two were like this in the past, that if she was to get married to this guy, you theoretically should have been her bridesmaid or something. You should have been right by her side. She may want to try and reconnect with you. She might want to invite you to something. You're going to have to decide whether you're going to take it on or not, or whether you're going to just say, no, thank you, and withdraw. Something else forced this connection to stop. It does look like a nice future between the two of you. This is an invitation. If you accept it, it does look like there's some sort of planning for the future here. And it does look nice, because this is getting together, a community kind of get together. But this is sitting in the background. The 5 of Swords is sitting in the background, where, to me, 5 of Swords is 5 of Spades. It's where somebody's not really telling the truth, or it's somebody hiding something, or somebody is just not speaking up. It can be where somebody's not allowed to say anything as well. Let's just get some more information on this. All right. Maisha. Oh, so you have got another friend that's just came back in. Yeah, I think that she knows. I think she knows that this guy she's with has lied about things, but she sees that this perfect relationship with her and him, so she has to shut that sort of feeling out. It's like someone that's presenting to the world as how wonderful the relationship is with this guy that she's with, but going on the inside, there's something that she's not talking about. Okay, let's see you and her. Okay. for a new beginning to start, you've got to expose the mountain, you've got to talk about it, but this can be where it's just frustrated energy going on with the rats there. The rats sabotage, the rats get in, they spoil food, they ruin electricity in the you know, like imagine all of what a rat would do if it's led into a beautiful house with beautiful food and furniture and everything. What would it do with rats in there? So basically the connection between you and her, it could be something good. You'd have to start from the beginning, but I feel like it's too big of a mountain and too much annoying kind of behavior going on. What else have we got? New child. She might be wanting to contact you to let you know she's pregnant. Can you get across this bridge with her? I'm not sure. You were meant to have a journey with each other. You got a soul connection between you and this person. I wouldn't be surprised if she wants to tell you, because cards here is she's wanting you to know that either she's getting married, she's having a baby with this guy, something. But you've got a black card, a black card, a black card, a red card, a red card, a red card. This is doesn't work, wants to work, doesn't work, wants to work, doesn't work, wants to work. So she still is attached to you. She misses you. She wants to share her happiness, what's going on with her. She wants to hear about what's going on with you. But I just feel the bridge is too hard, the mountain's too hard, and there's someone annoying and spoiling everything. Anyway, that's what we've got there about you and her. Let's do yes and no. It's your second one. Okay, Caitlin. Are you there, Caitlin? You're up next. I think we've got your question online. Let me just go and check before I do these yes and no's for you, Maisha. Caitlin. Okay, we've got the what will be the outcome with the job that you applied for. Okay, your question's there for a mini read. And then Starseed. Starseed, are you okay with me doing your mini read after Sarah's reading? Because she said she's falling asleep and she's tired. So just let me know in the text if you're okay for me to just do hers after Caitlin and then come back to you. Okay, Caitlin, yes, I can see you're there. Thank you. Okay, Starseed, 2 yes and no's question. I have Caitlin's question, Mama B. It's on my on my PayPal. 2 yes and no's. Top 3 cards for Maisha. Is that the top 3 cards, yes or no? Bottom 3 cards, yes or no? Now this could be maybe, as you know. Yeah, it's too tough. I had something like that happen with a friend. I was very close with her, and then I don't know, it was sort of like something that was told to her that was betrayed, you know, that she shared it with somebody, and yeah, and it was actually a setup. I actually set her up. I told her a lie. I told her about something that was a lie, and she ended up telling that person, and then I knew that she'd done that, and that was sort of like it changed how our dynamic was after that, because I knew that I couldn't trust her with things. But okay, so your first question is looking pretty damn good, and your second question is okay. All right, so your first question is a yes. We got the door to romance message coming here, and the angel of love is all floating around you right now, and the man with the heart is ready to take you on the love journey. I think this might be this new connection that you've got here. Be prepared, there could be more than one coming forward towards you. Your second question, Maisha, at the moment. Yeah, okay, we'll do her reading. So Sarah, I believe you're using the name Jenna. Get ready. You will be in about 5 minutes' time. Your reading's coming up. You have victory and success, and you have going on a journey. These are 2 yes cards, and this here is wanting to walk away from someone or something, but you're still holding on, or they're still holding on. That could be Corey. But depending on whatever your question was, it's sort of a yes, the second one. Because this is maybe, this is yes, and this is maybe or no. So this is more no, this is more maybe, and this is yes. So the second question is not really getting a straightforward answer, but that's your messages there. You will be successful, victorious. You will be going on a journey soon. It might be a planned journey, might be somebody else's invitation. There's something you want to walk away from it, but you haven't. You're holding on, or they're holding on to you. It could be about her too. Could be that she's still holding on to you because she would miss you. I did have another friend in the past. We were very, very good friends from the ages of 9 right through till early 20s. And then there was something required I needed from this particular person. It was nothing that was going to cause a problem. It wasn't going to cost them anything. And if it was reversed, I would have done it in a flash. And they just didn't do anything about it, and they went silent. And so then I stepped away, and we never reconciled our friendship, and then that person passed away. So that was pretty bad. Alrighty, Caitlin. Okay, so you want to know about a job? Okay, what will the outcome be for the job that you applied for and you are waiting for? And good luck on that job, Caitlin. Hopefully the cards show me that you're going to get it. Oh, we'll set that for 5. Right, here we go. So this is a mini read for Caitlin, and then we have we'll go to Sarah next. Jenna, Sarah, we need your question and you're up next. Okay, here we go. Caitlin Nagar. How will she go with her job? Is Jenna's question on here? No, it just says full reading. I need to know what the questions are. Okay. How will Caitlin go with this job? Will she be successful? Caitlin has applied for a job. Caitlin's applied for a job. What will the outcome be? Do you really, really, really want this job or not? This is usually success when we're looking at a job, but this over here is showing me something that you just really didn't see it coming. It's not really what you're interested in. It's very strange. I feel like it's all to do with money, payments, mortgage, bills, whatever. Caitlin, because this is showing me all your wishes and dreams coming true because of money, but this is showing me where it's not really, really the ultimate goal, and you'll be disappointed in the end as well. This could mean that you won't get that particular position as well. Let me just do some more. Caitlin's applied for a job. How will that go for her? It looks like you would get the job, but it's not going to be what you want. Because this is the double jacks, is you starting a new job. This is the journey that you think you're going on. The cards here, if we remove that and these, this is fantastic. This is the good job. We'll turn that up this way. This is a good job. This is everything you thought. This is the people you're working with. It's really, really good. We put this one back. This is where you've got to separate yourself from someone or something or some plan. This can be time away from your family, time away from your best friends, whatever. This is tough over here. This here is where you don't know if this is really what you want. And this here is something that has to stop, something that's come to an end. We do have something here to do with a pregnancy and a baby boy. This is the apple of your eye. So this could be you as someone's child, doesn't have to be male, because this is male or female. Or this is you and a child, a baby, a beginning. But this is like roadblocks, heavy duty roadblocks here. This down here is the new start. going on this journey, learning what you thought it was going to be. This is everything you thought it was going to be. This is a year away, by the way. This is showing me something, so I don't know if it's going to be a year contract or whatever. I'm waiting for Jenna to type her question, Mama B. Jenna paid. Her name's Sarah on PayPal, and she's put my name's Jenna, and it just says general reading, but I don't know about what. I don't know if she's got a question or she just wants me to tell her whatever comes out. I don't know. So I'm waiting for Jenna to post something, so I'll just scroll back when I'm finished this. But then these two come in, Caitlin. I don't like the 2 black nines because the 2 black nines are stress, things not going the way you planned. The black 5 can be feeling like you're not fitting in somewhere, not speaking up about what it is that you want. It can even be delays, like the job might involve where we want you to travel to Sydney. Like if you live in where I live, they might want you to travel somewhere. And this is becoming a problem here. So I don't know if you've got a family and you're trying to support the family. It does look like, yes, you've got the job. But I think shortly after getting the job, going into next year, for some possible medical reason, family reason, or just general stress reason, you're not wanting to be in that job anymore. This is like where you want to move forward, move out of this. Let's just see what we get here. There is other people. There's something to do with overseas or interstate here. There's something to do with father and child. Because we've got a family here. We've got mother, father, and child here. Or we got brothers and sisters, mother and father. We've got some sort of family connection thing here, and something just not right here. I do think you're getting a message here about pregnancies, fertility, a baby boy. There's also something to do with somebody that's not well in the family. I don't know if it's a male, a female. I don't know if they're older or younger, because you got everything in here. Something to do with surgery, something to do with the heart and the blood here, something also to do with the head. And you do have a big energy coming through of somebody that's not with us anymore, and maybe that's their energy. I don't know if they're male or female, but they would have died of either a stroke or a heart attack or something like that with this, and they may have had dementia as well. So there's somebody coming into your reading here, Caitlin. All right, let's just finish it off with 3 of these. Okay, Jenna, you're up next, and I've got your question there. Thank you. Oh, you donated again, James, you naughty thing. I did close the books on the donations now. I was finishing up after these ones, but that's okay. We'll have a look. A couple more cards for Caitlin. Okay, now there's the job at the bottom. This is good. This is working hard, working towards your future. This here is showing upside down. I don't know if this job you've applied for is what you want. They're all upside down. So it is cards upright, means yes, going on the journey, feeling secure, the new offer, starting your journey, things going along smoothly. Everything was upside down. So I don't know whether you're going to get the job, but it's not going to be all it's cracked up to be, or whether you'll get the job and then you'll start straight away be looking for something else, or something personal is going to interfere with the journey, because this can be stress stuff as well. It can be you in 2 minds about what you're doing. It can even be things like a mental illness. When I see 2 aces like that, it can be where somebody's mind's just not stable at the moment. They're in 2 minds about what they need. And it can be they're expecting something from you and you can't give whatever it is. Hopefully that's helped you, Caitlin. I do think you're getting the job. I just don't know whether it's going to be what you want. Okay, I don't know whether it's going to be the be all and end all. So let's quickly do a yes and no. Thank you, Caitlin, for coming along. Okay, so what you do now, Caitlin, just think in your mind about a yes or a no question. So I might be thinking, am I going to go to the gym soon? And I see if I get yes or no, right? But it might be a question about anything. It could be about the job again. Okay, Caitlin has a question in her mind. Show me the answer. Caitlin has a job in the mind. Positive cards will mean yes. Negative cards will mean no. One of each will mean maybe. Okay, so Caitlin has a question in her mind. Plus give me some cards to finish her reading. This is more of a no kind of answer. This is where you're lost. This is where you don't know what you want, yes or no. This is also can stand for protection and looking out for yourself. It also can stand for stubborn. So this can be yes and no. This can be yes and no. This one's definitely no. This is where someone sabotages, someone stabs you in the back. It does look like a past energy where someone may have hurt you or taken something from you. You will reap what you sow, so things will start to come in. This is where you need to find your way. So we're not really getting a yes or a no answer. We are getting more leaning towards, is this really what you want? Whatever this question was, Caitlin, it's like, are you sure that this is the right question? You're being told to protect what's yours, protect your own self as well. But this is someone that's lost trying to get to a certain journey. They're not sure which way to go about it. Just be careful of these people. I do feel a lot of medical stuff coming out in your reading. So you may have applied for a job where you're working with people that are not well or something like that. And that might be why I'm seeing that kind of thing. Anyway, moving right along, that was supposed to be a mini reading. It's gone a little bit longer than usual. Sarah, which is Jenna, you are finally up. Jenna is asking, how does Jamie want and feel about the connection? Okay, Jamie and Jenna. So am I using the name Sarah or Jenna? I think it's got the same letters anyway, hasn't it? 4 letters, no, 5 letters. Okay, well, okay, it's all right. Here we go, Jenna. Jenna wants to know, how does Jamie feel about the connection? What does Jamie want from Jenna? And how's he currently feeling about their connection? How is Jamie feeling about the connection towards Jenna or Sarah, whichever the name is? How is Jamie feeling towards Jenna? Okay. Okay, here we go. M-I-E. Ooh, what happened here with him? You have triple tens, which in normal circumstances is fantastic energy. I'm wondering if this is Jamie or somebody else, like your father, your boss, somebody with authority of some kind, because this is where something has hit you pretty hard here. But you're a very loving energy. You're giving off a lot of love, happiness, family connections, friendship connections. I don't know if somebody hurt you with a third party, somebody from the past hurt you, but you're coming out with that kind of energy, Jenna. Down here with this Jamie that you're asking about, this is a forced kind of feeling going on here. This is where he wanted to do something or move somewhere or have something different, but because of his mum, his sister, his past, his work, whatever, something changed. And it didn't change the way he wanted things to go. But then this is somebody pulling themselves out from the pit and starting to make their choices. This is disappointment. This is happiness. This is stagnation. This is, I don't know what to do about this. This is, I've got a plan. So I feel that whatever the energies used to be, let's just get some more information about the two of you. You could have something quite good together. This is two people that share common interests. You both share similar friendships. So his best friends might be their girlfriend or something might be your friend and vice versa. There may be a family connection here as well where, I don't know, if you've got a brother or somebody that knows his sister or something. So I feel there is some common ground, but I also feel on one side of it is where people that doesn't mix with the two of you. But if you two could be alone together, this is quite a nice combination, especially with you having this double red 10. This is somebody that if you're happy, you're really, really happy. If you can't have this happiness, it's like where you don't show people when you're hurt or when you're upset. You hide it with this happiness kind of thing. But when you're hurt or upset, it's like you try and fix things. So how is he feeling about possible connection and that with you? I think he would have to change what he does for things to work with you. He definitely has got to get rid of somebody. There's somebody that is interfering in you two being together here. Okay, so you dated in university. Now we have families. Now our kids are friends. Kindergarten, boy, girl are very good friends. Haha. Okay. So that's where the threes come in. That's the children. That's the children. Yeah, used to could go on a very nice journey. This is like participating in the same sort of things together. Let's get some... Okay, did I set the clock properly? I don't even think I set the clock, did I? Yes, I did. Okay, let's get more information on this for you. And then we're coming back to Maisha and your questions on PayPal, isn't it? Show me what's the connection between Jenna and Jamie. Can it be something in the future? I think down the track, and it might be a long way away, Jenna. It could be 10 months away. Hopefully not 10 years away, but it could be 10 months away. Once something's ended for you and something's ended for him, you two could be very good together. Good friends, if nothing else. Very good friends, relying on each other, helping each other out, joining in group activities together. So you're saying like the boy and the girl, they're good friends, they're in kindergarten together now. You two were together in university back in the day. When things come up, like Christmas celebrations and stuff, you two are going to come into the same space as each other, but I feel that his partner or whatever, or your partner, there's going to be other people there that stop this thing from coming together. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, so the original energy is, this can be you or him looking at each other's Facebook, looking at who you hang around, what you do, trying to work out some sort of plan. This can be you stressing yourself out about it, not sleeping properly, or having nightmares about things. And this is trying to make some sort of plan of at least just let's have a chat, let's have a friendship going on. Then we have sharing happy memories. There is a desire there. This Jamie desires you. This is trying not to juggle two situations at once, so it can be a step back kind of energy. We've got the cheating, lying, stealing card coming out, so this can be deception coming up. This is usually someone, we got the two of you showing up as the same symbol here. You definitely have a connection here going on. And over here, there's some sort of recovery and step back kind of thing at this time. I feel like he's got something good, but the timing is off at the moment, Jenna. Yeah, you'll be seeing him in the, yeah, we like talking about the past. There's an unspoken thing going on here. I don't think this is cheating, but I think that both of you, your brains cheat whilst you are together. You know what I mean? It's like you don't say anything about it, but you desire him, he desires you. But nothing happens about it, and this is like, I just can't right now, I've got to withdraw from you. You are loyal to what you are doing. It might get too hard to resist if you keep coming together. It might actually get too hard for you both to resist. Anyway, the buzzer is going, so what we'll do now, we'll do some of these and then we'll do 2 yes and no's for you, okay? Show me about Jenna and Jamie. What's the possible future for these two? Show me Jenna and Jamie. Let's move forward with this. Jenna and Jamie moving forward. It's going to be a lot of hard work, and sometimes it's going to be like, I give up on this. This is communication via internet, emails, messaging, coming together with invitations. This is secrets going on between the two of you. This here, wow. Possible future connection. At the moment, it's just showing secrets at the moment. It's not, your desires are not being exposed. You're keeping things to yourself. if you two came together, this would be a good match. But at the moment, you are traveling down different pathways until you collide in the right way, because this is showing me somebody that wants to be by your side till kingdom come, basically. This can be about babies, it can be about new beginnings. If you ever have the chance to be in a couple, I think not only would you make money together, but you would be very, very good together. It's one of those crazy things where two people come together and then nothing happens, and they take on different lifestyles and they get different people and they have kids, and then they collide again because they should have done it in the first place. It looks like you were meant to actually do a journey with each other in the past, and it hasn't come together for whatever reason. Anyway, that's what I'm getting there. So let's move on. Let's do your yes and no's. Thank you for your donation. Sorry that it took so long, but I have to go in sequence with everybody's reading, and I try to do as fast as I can. That's why I shut the readings off, so that I don't get burnt out. All right, here we go. Jenna, you have 2 questions because you paid for a full reading. So Jenna, just think in your mind right now 2 separate questions for a yes or a no kind of answer. This is what you normally get on the free list, so I give it to the people that have paid on top of their reading. Okay, so Jenna has 2 questions in her mind. Question number 1 will be answered from the top. Question number 2 will be answered from the bottom. If we don't get an answer for her questions, just give me some more messages for Jenna today, please. Here we go. Yeah, James is up next. No, sorry, we're back to Maisha with her last question, a mini reading, and then I think James paid for another mini. All right, so your first question first, Jenna. Maybe yes. I'm going to say that in time, this would be a yes. It's not a no. There's no no's here. This is showing about a contract, but there's a blindfold on, so don't make any plans if you don't know the full answer just yet. This is about some sort of balance and healing coming into play, and then planning the future. I'm going to give you a yes on the first question, but be very careful with how you approach whatever this is, what you're asking about. Okay, but also that's just messages as well about planning for the future. Your second question, we've got yes, yes, and wait. So we got door to value showing up. This can be valuing yourself, your morals, your situations, your job, whatever. Somebody admires you right now. Somebody's looking at you with desire. And it can be more than one person as well. And you're being told to just be patient with things. Don't rush to the end result, okay? Anyway, that's what we've got. That's you. That's your reading today, and thank you. I'm wondering, the new people that have come onto my channel, did you come because I filmed my fingernails at all? Because I noticed that I've got new subscribers every time I post the video of my fingernails, and this does not look like what the fingernails look like in person. I don't know if we can see that, but this is a really pretty purple sparkle, and it's showing up on the camera as a dark sort of grey purple, but it's not actually that at all. It's a very rich, beautiful pinky purple, very pretty colour. Anyway, so what have we got? Maisha, let me go back to PayPal. Thank you so much, Jenna, for joining us today. Okay. All right, so back to Maisha with your third question. How does Rico feel about you? Makes no sense why you got so emotional with me. Everything was repairable, so I'm confused why you have to... So Rico is Sonique's partner, yes? Okay, so we want to know what's the energy coming from him to you. And then we're up to James, and then we're finished for the day. Show me, how does Rico feel about Maisha? What's going on there? What's Rico's feelings towards Maisha? What's Rico feeling towards Maisha? Feeling towards Maisha. there's an anger, and then I'm right, you're wrong. I'm right, you're wrong. I'm truthful, you're not. This is somebody very sneaky, somebody lying, somebody... This is somebody deception. This is the female energy, which I'm assuming is you. Very truthful, very loyal, very loving. This is nice energy. We got nice energy coming off you, negative energy coming on off him, but this is a pissed off energy. I don't know if this is you or her. This could be that he loves her and he wants her just with him. And this is him with some sort of stupid fear as well. So he could be fearing that if you hang around her, she will want to be single again, or she will end up going off with somebody else. So he has this fear, this anger, this sort of sneaky lie kind of thing going on, and it seems to be floating around you and Sonique here. So let's get more information. What's going on with this Rico guy? Yeah. I don't know if he thinks that you'll find out about something that he's doing. So if he's cheating on her, or if he has cheated on her in the past, or if some woman that he's been with or something ends up talking to you, he doesn't want you telling her, because this is some fear about a third party connection. It can be that he secretly has desire when he looks at you or whatever, and then she might actually have said something. You know, were you looking at Maisha? You shouldn't be looking at her like that. I don't know if your friend Sonique... There's two things going on here that I'm seeing. Possibly Sonique didn't like you around him either, because she was worried that he might look at you the way he shouldn't. I don't know. I don't know about that part of it, but I'm definitely seeing where somebody didn't want a secret coming out, and it's something to do with a third party. So maybe you know something about his past, maybe you know his ex-girlfriend, maybe you know that when he's been out away from her, from Sonique, that he's been flirting with somebody else or something. There's a big single energy here and he doesn't like it. I think he felt that if you're around her too much, you could make her want to be single, make her want to have something else, make her find something better. This is like somebody very insecure about who they are, Maisha. I did just set that for the mini, didn't I? Let me just check the clock again. I don't know why it keeps going off. Yes, I did. All right. Show me Rico and how he feels about Maisha. Why has he cut her out? It's like he's not cut you out. He's hovering around her to keep her away from you. Look at this. He has a lot of fear going on. Four of Swords is a female energy. It's Four of Spades. It's a secret. Some sort of secret thing, and he thought that if you hung around, you would expose him or something. He has fear, but this can be anger as well. And we got the third party thing there again. He didn't want her with you. He didn't want her and you going somewhere together alone. He didn't want her and you sitting in the house together and whatever. I don't know if you've got something on him and he thinks you have. See, because this is nice. He knew that you two were very happy and you had a soulmate connection between the two of you. You two were very, very bonded, and he didn't like that. It's almost like a jealous energy, but I'm not seeing jealousy. I'm seeing more about someone that's insecure and some sort of hatred or anger or frustration energy. Maybe he used to think about you in another way, And it could have been also where she may have said something behind closed doors that I seen the way you were looking at her, or I don't like the way you talk to her, or like she may have felt that he was flirting with you and she didn't like it and she said something about it, so he said, right, well, I don't need her around, so let's get rid of her. Six of Pentacles energy here as well, wanting things to be done. And not wanting any contact whatsoever. This is the wrong kind of information. So someone's told him something about you and her together. So I don't know if before he come in the picture that you two would go places together. A lot of males were attracted to the two of you. A lot of things you used to do together. And it's probably stuff that he loved about her. And that's why he's with her. But he doesn't want her still doing that. I just feel like he's trying to control where she goes, who she's with, what she's doing, that sort of thing. It's some sort of fear. That's why he shut you out. Yeah. All right, so let's do yes and no, and thank you so much again today. We'll do these ones. One more yes and no question, and then James. We've got James, and then who's here on the free list, Mama B? Because I need to finish up. Just check the free list for me, Mama B. I think Gypsy's gone, has she? She must have got tired. Okay, yes and no, just to finish Moesha's reading for today. Yes or no to finish up for Moesha today. Yes or no. And what last messages does she need? SP still here. Okay, so we've got Leanne, I'm pretty, SP, Gypsy if she's still here, Beautiful Heart, Princess I think it was, and then we had Beautiful Princess Pinky and Jarly. Now those Anjali, Beautiful Princess Pinky were actually off the list, but we'll see who's here. Your answer, Moesha, is yes, in time, in time. You're being told to be patient, take everything steady and slow, don't rush anything at the moment. You will be reaping what you sow. So in business, every effort you put into your work, your job, your career, it will come back tenfold. Everything you put into friendships, relationships, it will come back to you in a good way. Okay, and you have a soulmate connection right around you right now. You have something that's meant to happen, a journey that meant to start. So good luck with that, Moesha. I'm hoping that you'll come back on and asking questions about you and this new guy, you know, like something going on there in a good way. Okay, so now we have James. Now we're on to James again. James, let me just check PayPal. Okay, James. Okay, James, and then we're done. Just got a couple of mini yes and no's. Mama B, is that it? Are we finished? How many people is it showing in the room? Where's James's question? Where's James's question? James, for the new year, should I look to partner up with my friend Sophia doing massage, or just look to start on my own? You might be like me, James. I always need someone with me, which basically is my husband. I don't like doing anything on my own. This is a big deal, me doing this, you know, going on here, but I have to. My husband's not a psychic, not a medium, doesn't read, so this is something I do on my own, but I'm not alone. I'm doing it with people. I'm online with people. But when it comes to just everything, I just want to be by his side and do things together. And it looks to me like you like to do things with another, not do it yourself, but you could be extremely successful by yourself. I'm waiting for my success to kick off. I mean, I'm doing okay when I go live, but I'd like it to be a bit more, especially my videos. Anyway, let's see. James is wanting to know, should he partner up with Sophia and work and doing the massages? And right hand side will be if he just starts doing his own thing, starts working for himself. So left is him and Sophia. Right is James working for himself. Sophia and James on the left, working for himself on the right. Sophia and James by himself. Okay. The Sophia thing, I don't know if she's involved, like got a husband or a partner or something like that already. Because there's you sitting in the middle where you could take on some work. It could be some nice surprises here and there. I do feel that this wouldn't last very long if you did try and do this. Whereas you can see over here that it might start off where you get some help from somebody. You get some support to do your own thing. Like I said, it might be somebody that has a place of business, and on Tuesdays and Wednesdays the room is available for you to use it, and so you go on board with somebody, but they're just sitting in the background where you pay them a portion for rent or something, but mostly it's yours, because this is working on your own dream, your own plan, and starting it. And this is where you're going to be happy and stable, because it's going to be your time, your terms, your pay, you know what I mean? So this is looking better than working with Sophia, but she could give you a start, because this could be where she might give you 1 or 2 days, something, or even just 1 day or a couple of clients or something. So I do feel it might be beneficial short term, but in the long run I feel that you need to go on your own. Show me James with Sophia working together, doing massages together, and show me James working on his own 2 feet. Show me James and Sophia first. James and Sophia. Now show me, I do feel that's a karmic journey, you and Sophia. If you were working with her, would it be something where you're hopping in the car and going to clients' houses, James? Because that's what it looks like to me. It looks like it's a nice match together with you and her. But if she's in a partnership already with someone, if she's got a boyfriend or a husband or something like that, that could be dicey. It could be where that person's not liking you being around her too much. But yeah, this is a nice journey. This is something that could make you feel good. It could be a fleeting kind of journey until you get on your right journey here. This is you and your own 2 feet, 2 of Cups. That's the work card, the 7 of Wands, the strength with it building, bottom of the deck. Oh, actually, that was there, bottom of the deck, bottom of the deck. Trusting in your own intuition and moving forward. It can be that someone that does what I do, James, they might, like I said, they might have a part of their house that they rent out, and they use it 2 days a week, and you can be going there seeing clients. You know what I mean? So I'd be putting feelers out, see who's got a room to rent, you know, for business. We've got a lot of them here around our area, and heaps of them in Sydney. And you can basically rent these places out on a monthly basis, and you pay for 1 day a week or 2 days a week, and you use the space. That's what I keep seeing around you, where you would be doing that as well as traveling around. But this looks like traveling around with her, doing things. I just wonder about whether she's got a husband or a partner or somebody in the past that might cause a bit of drama around her being around you. Somebody a bit insecure about her being with a male. Okay. James working with Sophia in January, moving forward, new year, next year. James working with Sophia. Show me 3 cards. There's the invitation. It could be successful, could work out. Very nice cards for business. James working on his own next year. Okay, look at that, what's spat out. The sun. Taking a chance, doing it yourself. Huh. Both ways work. So I think this might be the start. And then once it's starting to not look right, I'd be working on this, James. Everything today is showing about working, getting your business off the ground, getting on your own 2 feet, doing your own thing. The sun coming out is very, very good. This is you celebrating and feeling great about it, but you've got to take that chance. It's a gamble. I know, it's a gamble here, doing this. Maybe you could plan on temporarily doing some stuff with her. Maybe doing 1 or 2 days a week with her, 1 day at Revive and 2 days working on your own. And then turning it into 3 days with her, 2 days with her, none at Revive, 3 days on your own, and then 1 day with her and 4 days on your own. So I feel like it might be a transition stage thing of what you're going to do. Anyway, let's do yes and no to finish up. And then we've got the yes and no for SP, and then are we done, Mama B? SP's the only one. That's good, because I'm tired. And SP will do yours. Everything's shut now, Mama B. We're finished, so just SP and your question, and we're out of here. Okay, James has a question in his mind. Yes or no? Yes or no for James's question? Yes or no for James's question in his mind? And final messages for James. Okay, James, in time, give something time, yes or no? This is putting in the hard efforts, getting some help, but also getting off and getting on your own 2 feet to do something. This is something you've been waiting on, an application being answered, something coming in that you've been waiting for. This is yes, this is maybe, this is no. This is something very hidden from you at this time. It could be something about finishing up somewhere, but how to do it before you move forward. This should be here, finishing up, then the hard efforts, and then the payoff. But this unfortunately is over here like a roadblock. So yes or no, I'm not really getting an answer. This is saying maybe. This is saying maybe, maybe not. This is saying yes, and this is saying maybe, maybe not. I can't give you an answer on whatever that yes or no was. Let me just do it again. Please show me yes or no. I use the other deck. Please show me yes or no for James's question, please. Yes or no? What is his answer? Yes or no for what James is thinking? Yes, yes. Now it's showing me a straight out yes. Straight out yes, James. You've got all the caring, loving connection cards coming out. Victory and success is yours. Angel of Love is watching over you. You're ready to put your heart out there. Bottom of the deck was a caring connection sitting there. So I don't know if your question was about love or romance, but your answer was all about love and romance. All right, so we are done with all of these. Let's just do our last questions. And I'm out of here for the day. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everyone. All right, SP. Has your husband got mental health issues as he picks fights with me all the time and is always angry? You are Aries. Depends on his age, what's going on with him right now, what's going on at work, what's going on in his family. Has he got any health issue that's cropped up? Because men can go through midlife crises, and then they don't have to be 40 to go through it. They can go through a crisis when they're 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 and beyond. So sometimes they just get to a certain point and they start having these weird things going on. So let me see. Does SP's husband, the Aries, SP the Aries, does her husband have some type of mental thing going on at the moment? Show me yes and no, maybe. I don't think it's a medical condition. I think he's very stressed about something that he's not talking about. It can be a health-related thing. He might have a pain somewhere. He might be worried about getting old. He might be, you know, around people that are young and doing things and he's missing out. Here it's showing me about he's trying to balance. Now, this can mean that his hormones are out of whack. He might be eating something that's making him too high. He might be having too much sugar. He might be having too much salt. He could have a hormone imbalance going on here. This is somebody that wants to get to their dream desired location. So he might just feel like he's, where his life's going, where he thought it would be, and he's starting to stress about what he wants. He's got ringing ear issue. Ringing ear, trust me, I've got it. It can make you very angry. It can make you depressed. It can make you angry. It's a horrible thing. It's a horrible, horrible thing. Mine's just going at the moment. It's just very, very loud. 44, he would be in line for the whole midlife crisis kind of thing. Usually when they hit 40, you'll notice some changes going on, and then if you're lucky, you get right through 40, right through to 50, and nothing will happen. But it looks like he's probably hit that 40 mark, and he's starting to see where his family are at his age, and where his friends are at his age. Has he got the same sort of house, same sort of lifestyle? Does he want something else? But I feel like he's stressing about something. It could be a medical issue, could be something he's not talking about. But the answer to your question, has he got a mental issue? I'm thinking this is more of a no than a yes. At the bottom here, he's trying to find out what he wants to do. He needs to trust more in his own intuition about what it is he wants to do. He needs to bring balance back into his life. He might not have as much money as he wants right now. He might not have enough people in his life right now. He might feel that, all these young people, they're doing this, they're doing that, and he's just not having that in his life. Sometimes they can get really bored with where they're at, and then they start acting very bizarre. And then instead of sorting it out with whatever's upsetting them, they take it out on the person closest to them, and then we end up suffering. Anyway, has he got a mental issue? I'm going to give you a no. He hasn't got a mental issue. He's definitely stressing about something. He definitely needs to balance, and I think he needs to have more fun in his life. So whatever he's used to do for fun, whatever makes him feel happy, whatever makes him smile, needs more of that in his life right now. Okay, see, he's not getting promoted. Probably somebody younger than him's getting that position, and that will make him feel like he's disposable, and he won't like that. So then he comes home and he's thinking, what's my life all about? That sort of thing. Okay, Mama B, has Diego and Elidie had sex with each other since they moved? She's back in the apartment. I thought she's gone. I thought she's moved on. Has Elidie and Diego been having sex since she's been moved back into the apartment with him? Has Elidie and Diego been having sex with each other since she's been living there? Unfortunately, Mama B, we've got 3 yeses come out right here. We've got talking sexually. Got a lot of talk being going on. We've been thinking about it here. And this is basically where she gives it to him as like, because she's living there. Like it's what she can give him because she lives there, or vice versa, where he feels that this is like, because this is like payment. This is like somebody paying in with sexual favors. This is until she goes on her own journey. Unfortunately, it's saying, yes, it does look like there's been definitely sexual conversations going on. There's been thinking about sexually with each other. But the 3 cards are yes, 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 unfortunately, Mama B. But like I said, I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him. As soon as I seen his photograph, I thought, what the hell are you doing with this person? Okay, so we'll give you one of these, Mama B, for helping. Give me a card for Mama B. What's Mama B need to know right now? Top and bottom, we'll give you 2. Taking a chance on something new, Mama B, you need to look in a new direction as well. So you're being guided to look elsewhere. Look in a new direction right now and take a chance on something else. Take a chance on something new. That's what the other reader told you, that it's something to do with gives it there, gives the sex for the money, you know, like, I don't know. Mama B, you need to have more conversations with to follow your own dream. You need to go on a new journey. This could be dealing with an Aquarius person at the moment too, but I don't think it's anything to do with Aquarius, to be honest. But it's time to have conversations and start to work towards what it is you really want. I just feel like these are drop kicks. That's what we call a drop kick out here. You probably haven't heard of that term, but somebody that's just useless, like not something that up to your standard, not something that you even need to worry about. We call them a drop kick. You know, look at that drop kick. You know, they're never getting anywhere in life. They're just a drop kick. So I feel like this Diego person, sorry Diego if you're listening, but I feel like that's like a drop kick kind of person to me. I just think you could have something better. Someone who's not the age of your father as well. All right, that's it. We're done. I was just going to do some messages for you. And we didn't get around to the numbers for James and his grandmother. So tomorrow when I'm live, if I need to do a demonstration on numerology, I'll be doing those numbers tomorrow. So we'll get to that tomorrow. Oh, Gypsy, you're still there? Yeah, I'll have a look at yours as well. I just wanted 2 of these for Mama B, top and bottom. Messages for you, Mama B. Just think of yes and no in case yes and no comes out. Something will just feel right, Mama B. And you need time to think about this. All right, and Gypsy, there you are. Has the Leo been thinking about you? You are Aquarius. Gypsy wants to know. She's Aquarius. Has the Leo been thinking about Gypsy, the Aquarius? Has the Leo been spending time thinking about Gypsy, the Aquarius? Sometimes they're very busy, so that's a no. Sometimes this is yes, and they're just not sure what they want to do about it, and then this is yes. So there is times where this person is thinking about you, but I think at times they're too busy on their own journey of what they're doing at the moment. Down the bottom, we got the 3rd chakra, so that is a yes. They know that you can balance them out, Gypsy. They know that you're the person that if they're with you and they're around you, that you'll make balance come in. This is something to do with healing. It's like they want you to fix them. You're being told to be patient with this person and this situation, but this hostility, it's coming from the past, making rash decisions. All right, we'll do these for you, Gypsy, as well. We'll give you 2 of these. Oh, I didn't want to upset you, Mama B. I just really don't feel that it's a good match at all. This whole Diego thing, I don't know. I just feel like he's been taking you for a ride. He's seen you. He's seen how young you were. He thought it was something good. And then she moves back in and, you know, I just feel like the deception started the moment she moved back in. And I don't like how he's spoken to you sometimes and the blocking of you and, you know, yeah, focus on Quan. Focus on yourself, Mama B. Focus on your studies and everything. Anyway, 2 cards for Gypsy. Messages for Gypsy. You need to further examine something, Gypsy. This is some sort of secret and this is you trying to find out what's going on. So that can be a medical issue, that can be work, that can be anything. And your other message is, message for Gypsy. This is something to do with work and progress. That was upside down. This can be where you're deciding maybe a relationship's done. This is where somebody, one or the other person's thinking, I think it's over, but you're not 100% sure. Because this is usually 2 people coming together in love. This is where you're not quite sure about whether it will ever work or not. Or the other person's thinking like that. And we'll just give you 2 of these. Things will look better soon, Gypsy. And fertility, baby's new start. So that's some sort of thing around the corner there. All right, I'm out of here. Yeah, you know, when you said that she was living there and they've got a child together, he's a man. He's a man, and men apparently think about these sorts of things every day. And you're not there, or whoever's not there, and she is, so boom. Yeah, I just can't see them living together and doing their own thing and just not talking to each other, not doing things together. I just can't see that kind of thing happening. Especially two people that have shared a child together, shared a life together anyway. All right, I'm out of here, guys. I'm tired, and I'll catch everybody tomorrow at some time. I might try and come on a bit earlier and see how things are going, but right now I need to get offline and get a cup of tea and wake myself back up. All right, bye bye.